Welcome, everybody, to this week's Wednesday Night Fights Top 8. It is going to be a good one, but we'll do introductions real quick first. As you all know, I'm Flexus, and I'm joined by my favorite soda, St. Cola. How are you today?
When you bring me in like that, I feel great. I feel absolutely fantastic. And I'm going to feel even more fantastic with this top 8. We're at the finale of Wednesday Night Fights times HyperX, baby. We are here, people. We are here at the end of this year. And what a way to cap things off, right? Wednesday Night Fights has joined up with HyperX to create kind of a circuit going on. As you see on the screen, the first place winner is going to get that Cloud 2 wireless, Ally Origins keyboard, Pulse Fire Haste, and the Quadcast S RGB. Second, third, and fourth place are going to get the Cloud 2 wireless. That's not bad, but you want that first place loot. You want nothing better than that first place loot. Then, to have a circuit like this when the CPT is over has been absolutely fantastic. To have a reason to bring people coming back to Wednesday Night Fights, to give them something for their hard work and have them to gun for something. I mean, pride is nice, but that paper is good too.
Absolutely, especially too because top 8, every top 8, it's been looking pretty similar, but I will say the top 4 spots have been so close in numbers. We've got top 8 here with you. Luigi and Stupendous bringing on in winners semifinals, and Chris TCH versus Nephew to round out the winner's side. And then over down in losers, I see Prototype in there. That's a new name. I haven't seen it in quite a while, but I'm excited to watch. Yep, we've got Prototype versus Amigo 1 and Mario, and I'm just gonna, pay some respects because Rambro from AZ, from my local scene, really stoked to see him play tonight. I've got plenty of stuff to talk about with him, so it is gonna be an amazing top 8. You know what else is amazing? Checking out that Matcherino link. Make sure you guys go check it out. I see it is looking very nice right there. Make sure you go enter the code WNF041SFV to add a free 50 cents to the prize pool. We got a little extra change in your pocket. You can always donate or do the sponsorship quest on the right-hand side to add a little more cushion, because the higher that prize pool goes, the higher the fire the commentary gets, and people are going to be playing even harder with that money on the line.
You guys want me to get kicked out of my apartment. That's the goal. You don't want to end the year without me getting an eviction notice. You want the heat, the fire, the passion, the flame. You don't want nothing tame, all right? You want that good. So put that good in the match arena as we're going to get to our first match, winner's side of this top 8. Last Wednesday Fights of the year. And I can't wait for it. Luigi versus Stupendous, the commentator / competitor out on the deck, the geek player that has multitudes of characters. The reads on this dude are ridiculous, but fighting against someone Luigi who has natural counters to your characters is no easy feat. This is winner's side, top 8 people. Make sure you guys are tweeting it out, letting the people know what's good, because we were about to get it.
You know what else? I want to give a quick shout out to Noga Remy with the Raid Party 21. Welcome to the stream. You may now be seated and enjoy some sweet Street Fighter 5 action. Words are hard today.
Yeah, that's the homie right there. Yo, shout out to Noga Remy, another commentator on the grind. I see you, brother. Thank you for coming through. And also, thank you for, make sure you guys, if you didn't see the pool action that was going on his stream, check the VODs, hit him with the follow, hit him with some love so you guys can see what was going on leading to this point. I'm sure there's some spicy fights coming all the way through just to determine what was up on the screen right here. And to get in this winner's side, see Stupendous here is, ooh-wee, it's going to be some problems.
Oh, absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping he'll bust out the geek, but we'll see what he's got up his sleeve here. Pulling out. All right. He has got the Seth out to play. I like this costume. No.
He doesn't want to, you don't want to Geef is fun, but it's fun when you're making the reads, but if you can't make those happen, you can go with the Seth, right? And we said this before, Seth's a good pick against G. The anti-air approach is hard from G, the axe kick, the constant pressure, only having a 4-frame, hard to deal with when you're fighting Seth.
Absolutely. And the thing is too, seeing that heavy kick right there, that's such a hard button to combat because it has such huge range and it really lets Stupendous to kind of play that footsie game and outfoot CG. Surprising because, she's got long limbs.
Ooh, speaking of long limbs, that long reach with that EX getting on in there, command grab already off the bat. Luigi definitely feels a certain way. He wants some points. He's hungry for it. He sees it in the distance. I like the axe kick right there, raw enough to go through the fireball and just wait to base, gets a throw.
Ooh, but I see that V trigger on deck. Are we gonna see activation on either side? Yep, there it is.
Coming down with the V trigger, the ball, flip kick.
All right.
So got caught in the corner
Ooh,
here.
the confirm.
Yo, Stupendous had the bar at the bottom and said, I'm cooking, dog. I'm big cooking and I'm big spending. Even with the health buff, that's enough. Even with the health buff, that's enough.
10 HP ain't much. Ain't much when you're going against that.
You know, it's funny because Capcom did give this character a bit of a health buff, but it's like, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Nice EX off the start, already getting the V skill going and putting the pressure onto the corner.
Yeah, definitely gonna be difficult. Got the crush counter going. All right, pulling the power from the earth.
Down right here. That could have been bad. You don't want that to happen. You don't want this character to jump in on you. Good blocks up from Luigi. Hands were up.
Yep. Backing up a little bit there. All right, found his confirm. Oh, slightly missed input, but got recovery with that anti-air.
I like that back beer just to check. He hasn't been doing much in terms of anti-air. I understand, but you definitely got to put hands on the man. You got to check the skies a few times here and there. Luigi with a strong lead right here. Only needs one more hit to do it, to take that comeback, but you got to be careful. The bar at the bottom could mean the biggest of differences.
Ooh! But so could that low. No matter how high you set that bar, you got to watch your toes.
Too low. Good old Sage Jam. It's too low. I think that's a Futurama, but still. And Stupendous with the costume was off. Things are getting hot. Things are getting sweaty out here. He's starting to become like, you see the pits? They're starting to get soaked. He's starting to have to try hard. Remember, this is a first of two situations, so you definitely have to put whatever you got to do on the deck as soon as possible. Stupendous already taking off the costume, saying, let me get this work, dog.
All right, a little bit of air there. Luigi going in with the throw, following up. Got that nice heavy punch. Ooh.
That space. But Stupendous at the right distance using the axe kicking out. This is target combo, B skill, a lot of corner carry off of this. A light flip out, you see Luigi rotating the defensive options because she doesn't have any, but it don't matter. You can't defend against getting hit, my friend, if you're not blocking, and that will be that. Stupendous is going to take the first one. All he had to do was take off the jacket. Never mind! Oh god, the health buff.
The pixel, the health buff came back with a vengeance, but not enough to defend against that axe kick. Oh man.
I thought that was gonna be it because we saw the CA do it, but not there. And I like how Stupendous was like, that's cool, I still got the axe kick. If you thought that CA was cheap, I got the axe kick too. I got a million other tools, and that's the way it's set. There's so many things that they can do to check you in the neutral, to delete you, and that's the first one right there for Stupendous. Now, we do know Luigi has another character, but he ain't switching to the Guile. He wants to run the G pick.
Yeah, mind you, this is winner's side too, so even if he loses one, he's not down for the count just yet, but he is still gonna have to try to make that comeback if he wants the advantage later in the bracket.
All right, I like that. Using the axe kick to go through, or sorry, the Tatsu to go through the fireball. Gets to pick up DP Ender right here. Spence keeping on the pressure. That light button right there, the light kick, has the plus range, and it locks you in the corner, especially when you're a 3-frame. Or I'm sorry, 4-frame version.
Going in with the throw. Again, I like the constant pressure, keep him in the corner, but you got a G activation. This is scary. You're going to be taken.
It's G trigger.
It's G trigger.
It's a whole other league of its own. I like how Luigi backed off. Try to get the dash command card, didn't work. My friend, you have to be careful about where you put your hands. But does it anyway into the super. Light that shit up.
You got the meter, spend it.
We've seen case after case. Not only, you know, not only in the Weds Night Fights, but just in any tournament, right? You don't spend the meter, they're still alive, and then you die. You're like, damn, you just think about your decisions later on. You're sitting looking over a lake, but not this time. Luigi is going to stay chill and try to take a game. Try to put a game on the board.
Yeah, trying to even things out right now. Stupendous looking pretty nice. Has full meter to play with, full stick of butter to cook.
Look on the menu here. Stupendous can definitely spend like a bar to get that corner carry and then get the next bar back to get the full push. But here's a full corner conversion right here. Using the EX low conversion. Level 2 gonna let that happen. And the constant fireball pressure right after. Careful what you do. Reach at the right distance. Not enough for the finish.
Gotta be careful. Oh, the back throw. Following up a second throw again. Super smart, but just not enough.
I can't believe he woke up with the light of Barre. led him out of the darkness and led him to a game on his side. I love the reads from Luigi on the other hand, and also just how he stays solid in situations where if you're put in the corner, a lot of other G players would definitely break down or use that V bar for V reversal. He's making natural reads that are starting to work out. They're starting to work out on his defensive, on his defensive side. So can that keep up? Once I'm looking at that like, okay, cool. I don't have to wait and bait, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah, Stupendous definitely looking a little bit nice right now, but Luigi pulling it through. I really appreciate Luigi combating against this pressure that Stupendous has put out. Got the corner carry. Ooh, and the grab. Careful, there's the stun.
Oh, it's definitely done. This is definitely done. Back here, split kick to do it. Luigi bringing it back from the brink and is on set point.
Round 2.
Bringing it back with style. The flip kick.
I really like the way that Luigi operates with this character. On paper, it's a difficult matchup, but Luigi's like, if I get the goal in, I'm going to win. Like, let me land these command grabs, these other things. The Stupendous hasn't gone with the skies as much as we've seen before. He's been checked forward a couple of times, but not enough where I feel like he shouldn't be that deterred. You got to run the cheap stuff that Seth is really known for. And there we go. He hears me. He's listening to the stream. He's like, dog, I got you. Let me show you what this character can do. But I need to see more. I got to see more of this character.
Yeah, definitely gonna need to see. He was doing a lot of jumping. It seemed like he was able to kind of keep that pressure going. But man, Luigi right now really kind of trying to keep out of range of that axe kick. And I don't blame him.
Yeah, you don't want to get hit with that. Now you're being pushed to the corner. Stupendous is like, I'm fine with walking down 50 seconds on the clock. Time is a resource, right? So Stupendous can make some things happen and get that lane style. That can definitely happen. Plus frames, it just waits. But the fierce connects. Luigi able to thread the needle.
Talk about patience. I'm loving it right now from Luigi. Just slowly chipping away at his health, kind of backing off here. But Stupendous, I see what he's got in his corner. There's activation. Going in with the throw.
With these hands, plus frames, V reversal, no go. Denying that pressure, and Luigi building up that bar at the bottom. Definitely trying to cook with that super. Trying to light that sucker up. Get that propane tank going, dog. EX though, good catch. Knock him down to the ground, side switch. But now Luigi is in V-trigger. Able to land it. Under, no, didn't land. He's on super. Can he find the hit to do it? And that's not gonna land, but it's gonna run out the time. Luigi's gonna take this over Stupendous. In a lane kind of play. Luigi.
wins.
Talk about close call. It worked out in Luigi's favor either way, man. I thought he had it the first time, and then he dropped it, and then he picked it back up, and then the timer took it all.
5-second rule. 5-second rule. It's okay to go. You brush that sucker off and you keep moving, just like he's gonna keep moving to the bracket. Winner side Luigi is the first winner of tonight in terms of moving on the bracket, but he's got a long road ahead of him, right? It's not over. This is just the beginning. And same thing for Stupendous, who is, pushed on the losers. Not over for him yet, but being put in the loser side of this kind of tournament, difficult, right, sis?
Yeah, it's definitely a difficult position. I'm glad I didn't enter because I would not be able to make it through. But we have got amazing talent tonight. Up next on deck, we got Chris CCH versus Nephew. I'm very excited to see this. Chris CCH pulling out another set, but this one's a little different. This is a little spicy. It's a slightly different flavor. Of course, we've got Nephew with the Colleen. Maybe something else. I know he's got a couple other characters up his sleeve.
Yeah, he does have a G, and he's been kind of fiddling with the lore, but I think that's performance. Right? That's like a performative thing he's doing for the stream. He's like, hey guys, I got a lore. I'm not gonna say it's weak, but I feel like that sounds like you want to pull out at the finale of, a circuit tournament like this. You want to get those points as many as you can. And I feel like he's definitely gonna go for the Colleen pick. That's just tried and true, right? That lane style will be kind of interesting, how he plays defensively and how he plays against someone like Chris CCH, who's so aggressive and has a young style where it's just like, I'm committing to a lot of what I'm gonna do, and it's going to work out. But Chris,
busting out the Sakura.
Hey man, forget the set. He's about the Sakura. Okay, let's see what happens. All right, Chris, show me something. Show me something good.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited. I'm a big soccer lover, so I'm excited to see what it looks like in Chris CCH's hands right now. But again, Colleen, or in Nephew's hands, that's his one and only kind of thing.
Yeah, that charge fireball is going to be harder to deal with than in other cases because of the ability to kind of hold that fireball makes it harder to read. And Colleen already has problems with dealing with fireballs. Like she's got to kind of deal with it using EX bar or bandy step or whatever, or B trigger, which you don't want to be using that. Falls the fireball right there. Unfortunately, eats a full EX in the face, and you see now the activation from Nephew has lost quite a bit of health.
Yeah, definitely gonna be difficult to kind of come back from that right now.
Ooh, the Tatsu over the head, side switching.
I see you, Chris CCH. Going in with the throw. Oh, no block there. Following up a throw again. That's hard.
Reacting to that is not going to happen in V-Trigger, and the take throws are heavy. Not a lot of damage. I like Chris just waiting and knowing that if he gets hit, it's going to be a crush. It's going to be a bad situation. So waiting, deliberating, that's A-okay, but you got to do something real quick here. Gray Life adding up. Got to find a way to check these big, heavy normals. EX Fireball can activate. Now, just falls to the Fireball. That's unfortunate.
Oh.
What? You got to hold back. You got to hold back. Nephew, you got to hold back on the controller, dog. You got to hold back. Man tried to hold forward, but that was unfortunate. Trying to hold forward right here at the jump. It didn't work. Chrissy CH with a DP and pushing Nephew to the corner as much as he can.
Absolutely, yeah. I like the use there. Checking him with the EX Fireball. Following up. Got the DP closer. All right, but Nephew going in with the EX.
Laying the hands on. Tag. Mid-screen. Activation. He needs this, right? He needs to use the B trigger, the power of this blessed B trigger to make this comeback, to really make what, Colleen does, great. You gotta make it shine in B trigger.
Yeah, it seems like Nephew right now a little apprehensive about making a move. You gotta make something work here. I see he's got full meter to play with. He's got plenty of money to spend. Can't be stingy.
Nah, you can't be. Not with someone like Chris CCA. You definitely gotta be dropping out, the tens. Not the dollar bills. You gotta drop out the tens. Lock him down the corner. The big jump in the cross up. EX. DP, yes, sir. Chris CCH saying, yo, y'all doubted the Sakura. But if you love a character enough, they're going in. Getting
Absolutely.
That win.
Yeah, I like these there. The cross up got him out of a very tough, sticky situation there in the corner. And I think Nephew right now playing a little too apprehensively. He's not making as many checks as he could potentially, especially with the movement. And he's really just letting these fireballs kind of keep him out of there.
Yeah,
and again, too, not using his resources.
Yeah, I feel like he's hesitant, maybe a little bit too much to use some of the V-Trigger resources to pull up through the fireballs, and Chris CCH is taking advantage of this, defensive style. The wait, the bait, the bite, reel that sucker in. There's a win. Chris CCH with the perfect. The Gucci.
Round 2.
Gucci like Couture. Chris CCH going and got the gold bar. Looking nice right now. Oh, but Nephew finally finds his confirm.
Just had to warm up a little bit. He just had to warm up a little bit. He said, hold up now. Because Nephew, my man ain't always about the defense. He definitely put the offense on the deck. You just have to find the momentum. Got to find the timing for it. Trying to pay out something with the EX Mania step didn't work, but still has Chris CCH locked in the corner. Big boy normals, but the light buffer, never mind for Chris CCH, the blessed light to his character. Back to mid-screen we are.
Yeah, like the patience right now. Going in, got the throw. All right. Ooh, nice anti-air. I like the checks now. Nephew's making things work.
I like Chris saying, listen, if you don't have meter, I can throw out these fireballs, and that DP was a great bait. Push to the corner, activation from Nephew. Those are the EX scale to try to cover his approach. Still, great blocks from Chris CCH. Them young man reactions, holding that back, like saying, I'm not gonna get open up like that. Didn't get the jump in, not a big punish though.
Ooh.
With the buffer.
Going in with the throw, following up. I see that meter too.
Nephew has to be super careful. The fireballs are super annoying. You don't have the bar to deal with them. So you have to make the reason to jump in. But Chris CH has been anti-airing so many times. It's a chip no dip situation. All they have to do is land that one hit to do it. That one hit to do it right here. I see the V-bar at the bottom, but it don't matter. Chris CCH with the low, and there you go. 2 on the board against Nephew. Clean sweep.
Absolutely. Really pulled it together there. I think he kind of held the ground through the whole thing. He really had control over the match. It was really difficult position for Nephew to be in, especially combating against the fireball and the zoning of Sakura. But even more so too, I think it's difficult to find your opportunity to get in with Colleen. She does have some great movement, but again, just a little too apprehensive in my opinion from Nephew. So Nephew, unfortunately, moving down into loser side. Christy C8's gonna be moving on.
Yes, that's going to be portioning off our winner side of things. So people, if you're enjoying this action, which I know you have, you got to see the variety, the flavor. Hit the Matcherino, Matcherino, run the code, and run some love if you got some in your pocket too. You know, we're at the finale of the season, already at $184. People, we can do way better than this. Come on now. Let's run it. Let's make their New Year's really nice. You know, I know they'll be staying in, so hit them with that Uber Eats money, because you know, 180 of that dollars is definitely going towards the delivery fee. Let's just be honest. So let's give them a little bit of a boost, help them out here, and obviously make them play a little bit harder. Refresh $7. So now we have it $187. So run that code WNFO41SFB for that free 50-cent donation. Let's make that pot hot, okay?
Yep, and I'm looking right now. I just did my contribution, so I know there are still codes out there to be used up. I want to see those codes used up by tonight. So definitely would love to see that, especially because it gives some love to our players, and you know, it shows that you love what you're watching tonight.
Exactly. And you know, if you love what you're watching, people, I always say this: don't save the clout for other people. Don't just let Hi-Fi put it on his back. All right, y'all can come out here, clip what you love, put on the Twitters, and be like, yo, you see this hot thing? Get those Twitter interactions that I know you love. You don't gotta resort to some dumb takes on the Twitter timelines. You can just put up what's hot, what's going on in these matches right here, and show what's going on in Weds Night Fights. Make sure you guys tag them and show them love too. And you know what? You know, I as I complete this, this sponsor quest thing right quick. I just want to give big shout outs to Weds Night Fights in general for putting on this tournament series, and just putting on stuff in general throughout this entire quarantine, right? To have something that we can all watch, and also the West Side for people to play, keep them strong and leveled up, especially during when we had CPT. We had basically a preview of CPT matches in Wednesday Night Fights, and we're getting it as we continue on, right? So to have some cool things like that, big shouts to Wednesday Night Fights. Big shouts to anybody that's tournaments that are putting this stuff on. Like, it's been fantastic to have Street Fighter still living, even when we're online.
Absolutely, and it is also great. Make sure you go give some love to Saint Cola.
Don't do that.
I've seen him on mic everywhere, and it has been great. I definitely have appreciated it. I see him on mic everywhere. Yeah, make sure let me log on that.
If y'all haven't seen it in the chat, there's a I'm gonna say it because this is a local. There's a Fuck Saint Cola account that was made in March. I'm a fan of that person. I don't know who made that, but I'm with you. I'm with you. So I appreciate that homie coming through, really showing love, making an official Saint Cola, your Fuck Saint Cola account. But make sure you guys give love to the Flex and all the commentators that have been coming through. The players, follow them. Prototype, I see you in the chat. Give love to Flex out here. To make sure you follow her, she's this way. There we go, this way. It's reverse for me. And make sure you give love to the players too as well. They're streaming. A lot of them are streaming. I don't know if Nephew's streaming. I don't see him. Yeah, he is. He's streaming. So give love to Nephew too as well. Hit him up and tell him he's stupid, just like in his voice. Follow his TikTok. I don't know how much he's posted lately. I remember he was heavy with it, and even people that have moved into the other side of the world, the other coast, give some love to Pink and Punk out there. They're still part of us. They're still part of us. They left a piece, with us here, of their heart with us here. So give love to them too as well. They're we'll always remember the ass beats they gave.
Absolutely, and it looks like up next on deck we are going to have. And I'm excited. I want to talk a little bit about this while we're getting things set up. We've got Mario versus Rambro. So Rambro from my local scene, he was a part of, if you guys remember, the Street Fighter League amateurs, where they had different states and local areas. They had teams. So similar ran to Street Fighter League. Now Rambro was actually in Arizona's league. And what was really cool is the Phoenix team made it into, I believe, the grand finals. Unfortunately, they lost, but Rambro, being a part of that team, really, really strong Falk player, very, very comfortable, and he's got some pretty cool stuff. You guys will definitely want to go check him out. But Mario, we've seen him time and time again in top 8, and he is a force with a capital F, force to be reckoned with.
That's what that word stands for? Or that's what that letter stands for? Because if I was Rambo and I'm playing that person, I'd be saying something different. I have a different word for that F, but that's not me. We'll see what happens to Rambo because I mean I've seen them actually appear on some of the streams of other people and actually take games off the top players. So to me personally, it's not that surprising that they're actually in top 8 of Wednesday Night Fights. Like even with a character like Falk, like I feel like she's still strong. Like, she's still got potential. There's just stronger characters. And it looks like Rambo got booted out here. I think he would come back to the lobby here in a second. So we'll just give him just one quick one. But I still think Falk is not that bad. Like but that's the thing about Street Fighter V. A lot of the characters are good, but they're just better characters, right? We've seen Falk work in the EU. If you watch the Salt Line League, when Four Phils was playing a lot more, definitely making some waves and making bad matchups look real good. It was like four Phils, like 4 dudes playing a controller. One's got the motions, the other one's got the buttons. The other one dude just steps out for, hey, you guys want any groceries? I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some ramen and stuff like that for us. And the other dude's just watching the other side of the screen, say, oh, he's got meter, and giving them advice. So that's not how it works. But still, that dude also definitely did work with that character, and I'm excited to see that variety. I'm excited to see what Rambo's take is going to be with Falk.
Yeah, he's definitely, like I said, he's got a very, very strong Falk. And mind you, too, the character isn't commonly picked, so I think you have to have a really strong matchup knowledge with her, especially because she's got incredible footsies. So she can really, keep characters that have more like stubby buttons out of range, and she can really dominate that space. So kind of like a Chun-Li, but even further reaching, in my opinion.
Yeah, she's got that projectile game. She can really run that. I think her mid-range is what people really, I would say, don't really think about. Like they think about the long range, the shots, laying them down. But that's not what's like the strongest thing for me. It's like her mid-range game because of the long pokes that she's got. She can really keep a lot of the characters out. And you know what? I'm gonna actually look up because I know that Pink/Punk had actually made a tier list, and I forgot what he had said about this particular one. I feel like this matchup, from what I've seen, definitely it kind of goes in the favor of Falk just a little bit because of the ranges and stuff like that, right? But some of these buttons being whip punishable also could be a problem too. That medium punch from Mario's Karen could definitely lay down the damage, and once she gets in, she could definitely get that win.
Yeah, and I want to mention too, if Falk relies too heavily on projectiles, and she's got the shoulder to kind of combat and go through that, so that's another opportunity for Karen to get in. So gonna have to play pretty safe right now, but looks like Rambo not doing a too bad job keeping the pressure going.
Ah, okay. Actually, it looked like Punk has said that this is actually a bad matchup for Karen. So not out of it just yet, like not like a 7-3 or something like that, but right now Mario's like, listen, I don't care about the numbers, dog. I'm just running the damage. On the deck, Mario with the corner push, using the V-skill raw, able to land. Rambo, you gotta get out of this corner somehow. At the bottom of the work with the terms of trigger, but how can that work out if you don't land anything?
Yeah, going in with the jump in, that was definitely risky here. Trying to find his way out of the corner. I like the use of the air projectile. Karen really can't do a whole lot with it. All right, the reversal, stay in there. Woohoo! Found is confirmed. Activation.
The throw. Walks up and does it again. That leisurely stroll, and there we go. Able to land these just walk up confirms. No care in the world. Rambo.
Yeah, Rambo.
I love this confidence. I talked about this before. You have that confidence, you just go in just like right now. Mario's like, listen, I got that confidence too. That young man confidence right here. I don't know how old Rambo is. I'm sorry if you're I'm sorry, Rambo, if I'm calling you young, but Mario with the return. Big punish right here. This should be stunned, and it's done.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna do it there. Very unfortunate. I think a little bit too reliant there. Really cost him the round, but we'll see if he can pull through. He's definitely got resources on his side to start out the round.
Yeah, and I don't mind Rambo kind of throwing out that early EXCP in this round. I mean, that kind of puts it in Mario's head, like, even though it was failed, it's like, hey, I do have this option. I will use this. Anti-air this time doesn't fall and it works out. I like that. B reversal, though, for Mario. You don't need V-bars to compete. When you're Karen, you can definitely use the V-bar to put him down on the ground and get that spacing. And that's kind of the game right here, is to work your way through the long normals, the projectiles, and things like that from Rambo. And having this lead for Rambo is actually really great. Can you keep it, though?
Yeah, and let's talk to Falk with the damage. It is insane. Does not take a lot of confirms for her to get it going. That throw will do it.
When he's got the control, when he's got the patience, and also that confidence, I feel like Mario can't really compete. But when things go downhill for a second, that's when Mario, he just strikes, right? We didn't see that in last round because nothing really happened that way. But the one before that was like, Mario was like, listen, I'm coming out to play. I got something for you. 1-800 damage. Pick up the phone.
Wait, is that enough letters?
You know what it is now.
Damage.
Are you asking a fighting game player if they can count? They can't. Especially a commentator. No. All I know is punches and kicks. All I know are the symbols. I don't know the actual, I know the data, but outside of that, my brain is mush. But listen, let's see if our friend Mario can unmush his brain, can put the wrinkles in the brain. No more smooth stuff. I need to see smart stuff. Mario, going back to the lobby, he does or has been working on a Seth, just like a little bit dabbling, right? Is this the time to pull it out? Because Seth also, I feel like, suffers in this matchup too. Maybe not as much as Karen.
Yeah, I think maybe Seth, fills it out a little bit as far as being able to have a further reach, but it's still going to be really risky, especially because if your Seth is not clean, is not tidy, is not neat, folded, ironed.
I don't know. That was
Are you going to risk bringing it out? Mario's not. No, you're going to bring out the nice, neat, tidy. He ironed out the wrinkles.
Round 1.
Wants the privilege. He wants the privilege, the kind of suit that don't get wrinkled. The high level technology. Will that be enough? Will that be as smart to be enough against Rambo? Does he have something for this character, for this player who has been so confident in their confirms, in the walk-up pressure just like this? The light into the fireball, which has been buffed this season, makes it really hard to do much. And it adds up. You see the gray life, the red life, I should say, building up on Mario's side, and that's not a healthy girl right there. I mean, she definitely needs a little more help compared to other characters. She's definitely lacking, but them crushes ain't slacking. Big jumping right here, gets the EX and a pickup.
Yep, lots of damage there. Gonna be stuck in the corner. Ooh, but Rambro finds his way out. Activation. Shoot you to the skies.
The damage going to see again. We saw it before. The shots again. Careful. In B triggers where she can really shine for the damage. Where she can really put that pressure on. B reversals in the corner.
Ooh, the overhead.
Off the backboard.
Oh.
Puts it back down on the ground. You went north, now you're going south. Rambro on set point.
Gotta watch your toes. Oh, man.
Look at that distance that Rambo's playing. He's
that is what I'm telling you. The poke game of Falk is unreal. You gotta play careful, but Mario going and got the back throw. A little bit more damage. Ooh, the confirm on the low. Watch your toes.
This is how it starts. EXTP though, never mind. Denies. The entire stays in front. Heavy cancel. -2. Yeah, didn't want to bust out with the EXTP like that V reversal. Patient play from Mario, starting to work out a little bit. The air, back down to the ground you go.
Yeah. All right, found the confirm. Activation.
Oh, here we go. Activation shoots on the roof with a skull.
Ooh.
Back throw. Rambro. Oh, careful. That could have been whip punish. Careful, Mario. Going out that B still raw. Looking for the activation. There it is. The tech to stay alive. Rambo.
You gotta pay attention to Rambro charging a fireball every time, so he's waiting to catch something.
Like throwing at the mine right there.
Yeah.
Just like locking that down right there. If you get touched by that explosion, anti-air side switch. Unfortunate. Oh, you were so lucky. The recovery records, but still.
Oh my
gosh. The trap guard and the punish, Rambro. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Are you? You have the gun out in EXTP. Rambro throws it out and it works. The EXTP, baby. The EXTP.
What?
Rambro.
All right, if you clip something tonight, you gotta clip that. That was amazing.
I want that in my inbox right now. Sepia, black and white, color, all 3 versions. Let's go.
Oh my goodness.
Taking down one of the favorites. Taking down one of the top spots, sis. You were talking about how good he was. You were talking about how he was in that league. Dog is not an amateur anymore. That's not amateur play anymore. That's ridiculous.
Rambro, definitely proven not amateur play. He is moving on loser's side. Fortunately, Mario is down and out. He will have to come back another day. But,
Holy.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
I don't even want to say that he knew that would work, but I just want to say that he maybe just reacted to something and did the XDP and just worked out because the invuln time had ran out. But it doesn't matter. It was sick. I don't care. That was sick, dog.
That was so sick.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's why you come through. Weds Night Fights doesn't matter if it's a local. Who cares what it is? What matters is that it's good Street Fighter V action. That's what we need to come through, hit up the Matcherito, make that hot, right? Make that hot with the spicy red dot. Okay, 192. That's amazing. We can get a lot more. We can get a lot more.
What is the measurement for spiciness? Is it I'm trying to remember. Scovilles?
What's the I feel like, is it like Ghost is like one of the top ones?
Yeah, because like I think
stuff, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think Ghost Pepper is the spiciest, but you measure usually spiciness in like Scovilles or something. I was gonna say, gonna make a reference to the fact that I want to see it spicier. I want to see that like over 9,000 Scovilles.
Over 9,000, the explosion. I want to see that Matcherito have like the exploded like mercury stick right there. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see a mercury stick that's just like, oh, it's a little bit right. I want to see the explosion. I want to see it spilling out the sides because it's busted through the limit. Let's take it to the limit, people. We're going to take it to the loser side further and further. More Street Fighter V. Weds Night Fights action. Oh, baby. Prototype versus Amigo 1. Amigo 1. I ain't seen this one yet. I ain't seen this one in a while. But I've seen Prototype. We saw him at CPT. Doing work, switching from the Alex, stopped suffering with the Alex, and went with a better character. I love it.
Gotten a very well-dressed E-Honda, showing up for the occasion. Amigo 1 pulling out the Cammy right now. Definitely gonna be a lot of fun to see.
And I think this matchup, you know, a lot of people have theorized like if Cammy wins against Honda, I think it's about even. I think she still applies that great pressure when she gets going. It's hard to stop. But Honda definitely has some good anti-airs as the headbutt right there as well. And it has some, you know, very damaging approaches that can make it really hard because if he gets touched twice, it could be a wrap. And especially with the great left that he can put hands on the man. EX right there stays in front plus range. I like the respect right here from Amigo.
Yeah, Amigo definitely at least somewhat aware of the matchup there. I like to jumping over the headbutt. Oh, but just not.
Say like the chase down right here. Constant spacing and the headbutts too, making it really hard for the dive kicks and the jump ins to come through.
Nice patience there from Prototype.
Able to get anything off? Headbutt lands. Look at this is what I'm talking about, the damage that's been adding up and has been just anti-airing constantly. Amigo can't take the skies. No surprise. There's the light. Prototype. Looking like he's the one. He's the one. Unga Bunga, it's not even this. The Prototype's not even working with the Unga Bunga, dog. This is evolved. The brain has some wrinkles in it. Usually I can make fun of Honda's, but Prototype's play right now has been pretty damn good until Amigo runs the Cammy Scammy game right here. Scammy game, I should say. EXDP, I like that answer. Don't let those butt flaps come for free. You gotta pay.
Absolutely. No, I like the answer there. Definitely a good way to combat against the butt slams, but going in right now, I like this aggression and pressure too, but Prototype with activation, hands, headbutt, ender.
That's done and done. Prototype. That's what I'm talking about. With the EX command grab, down you go, and Prototype with the first one. I feel like if you're Amigo 1, the jumping gotta stop. You gotta play the ground game. Easier said than done because the headbutts are such a big annoyance, plus the hands. So you have to put your own hands on the man. That's the opposite, right? Those got 100 hands. All you need to do is start putting your hands in the throw game. That's going to have to be a really important thing. I haven't seen that come too much, though.
Yeah, we haven't seen a whole lot coming from Amigo 1 right now. I think he's really struggling a little bit here to kind of find his confirms. Had a couple nice moves. There we go. All right, getting it going. Maybe he's listening, staying on the ground, going in with the forward throw.
I like this right here. You got to run the... see, bad things like that could have happened, but still, stay solid. There you go, right in that corner pressure, keeping it going. Honda suffers on defense. Here's the activation. Prototype has to make the return. No receipt right here. Lands a medium, no counter hit. Nothing buffered, but this one will. Back to mid-screen we go.
Yep, finding his way out, got the headbutt, following it up. I like the pressure. Ooh, but you gotta be careful with your movement.
Breaking the wall with that, EX like that. Prototype using the last of the headbutt right there. Has to hold this. I like
Got
that.
this.
Little back walk just to block and take away from that spacing, but look at where you're at now.
Oh.
Never mind, it don't matter. Call an ambulance. Not for me, but for you, says Prototype as he takes it to the last round.
That was like an angry command grab. Like I felt the anger and the sheer like get me out of here. Like
my man's suffering behind that command grab. He put his back into that one. You know he was sitting forward. Definitely had his face to the screen. But that minute difference is all it takes for him to take it back like that. And Amigo has to stay solid. You have to stay on top of his character. But the crush is going to land and land up the damage. Lands the butt slam, the skid mark to the skies.
Ugh. Definitely need to pull one together here. Prototype holding on to all that life. Ooh.
Heavy kick. Lands the headbutt too. Amigo definitely a lot of drops, a lot of bad dive kicks, but here we go. Activation, take everything back. You gotta put the plus range and back though. I like Prototype to stay in defensive. V reversal gets blown up though in the corner. And with a lot of meter could mean a lot of different things here. V reversal denied. Pressure applied. Throw. One more hit though. Either
gotta be
side.
careful. Alright, going in with the back throw, that extra damage. Definitely gonna help. Maybe gonna go for it. Ooh, activation.
He's looking for that chip no dip. Where is
Other
it?
side.
Let me find it. What aisle is it? What aisle is it? What aisle is it? There it is.
Oh, I think it's aisle 21. Aisle
Said,
21.
never mind. He walked out. He walked out of the store. He said, I don't even need this anymore. Because my guy's a big W. I'm filled with this W. Two. A clean sweep. He walked out, Flex. He didn't even need. He came to the chill to read some Fritos.
That aisle too far. I don't want to walk all the way over there. It's not worth it. I don't even know what kind of chips I want.
They ain't got a mask. I ain't walking down the aisle. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm not sorry because I can't. You wanted esports, can't get it here. Not today. But anyway, there we go. Prototype. Oh man, with that evolved Honda play, right, sis? That was definitely not Unga Bunga. That was not Knuckle Dragon.
No, he pulled it through. Prototype moving on loser's side to face off against Stupendous. Amiga one unfortunately down and out for the day, but I'm so excited because what we're gonna see up next, some more Sweet Falk action. Definitely going to be a good one versus Nephew. It's going to be an interesting match.
Yeah, we've seen how projectiles kind of mess Nephew up. They kind of get him off, off his beat a little bit. So I'm curious to see what he's going to be doing against a character that can keep a longer range than I think Sakura can, and even then also has like longer reach, right, with her buttons. Then again, that parry game can be kind of the deterrent right here if he starts using that, which I feel like he wasn't using a lot against Christy Sage, couldn't find the rhythm. With a character like Falk, maybe you can kind of find that a little bit easier because a little more predictive in what they want to do, especially at certain ranges. You get that parry game going, they got to hold the icicles and could be GG's.
Yeah, and I think it's a little bit difficult too with Falk because if Colleen decides to do more projectiles of her own, Falk doesn't have a ton of answers to combat that besides just holding down back or maybe jumping. So it'll be a little bit harder to, depending on the kind of gameplay that Nephew wants to go for. We'll get right into it. Alrighty, starting with the low.
Rambo looking to ruin some people's days. I like this. I said it before. Y'all should just come on through just to ruin somebody's, points out here. Like, it may be too late for you, but you might be able to just ruin, have someone sub-teach you. Have someone come at you and be like, man, that Falk player done did it. Nephew wouldn't do that, so I'm just saying.
No, but going through, Nephew got the forward throw. Again, I like this corner pressure going right now for Nephew. A little bit of a change here, but Rambro activation, sending him to the skies. Got the back throw advantage.
Keeping the pressure on with the fireballs charging up. Now switching it up, but here, again, defense from Nephew, but you got to put some offense. Activation. Full screen had to do it. You saw him throw out the parry. A little bit of frustration. They're trying to catch something. And Nephew trying to deliberate on and maybe, defibrillate this person right here. Gets the connection right here. EX, break the arm. Actually, never mind. Going for the parabellum. Once it damaged, I like that.
Ooh, gotta watch the toes yourself, Rambro. Very unfortunate there. Closing out that first round for Nephew.
You know what I saw during Nephew's stream? Someone was like, man, this character, like Colleen, she's an okay character until she hits trigger. And they're like, well, yeah, just survive against the trigger. But easier said than done. This character in trigger is completely different. She gets a lot stronger. The dashes, the range of her punch normals already doesn't even need it. The crush right here from Nephew already staying solid, and it's already round start. He's starting to acclimate. He's starting to deliberate.
Pulling through, got the 2 forward throws there. Rambo really gonna have to try to make something work here. He built up a lot of stun meter. And the thing you have to be conscious too about against a fog player is their charge, because they can just move around and constantly be charging those projectiles. You're seeing it here with Rambo, and that's something that both players have to be conscious about, but especially your opponent.
And Rambo definitely seems like the type of Falk that loves to like just be up in front of your face and use the plus or the what's the plus range, just keep on the pressure just in general. But here's the EX activation, and this should be enough with a double javelin. Doubling down, dog. No sorries here, just doubling down. Nephew takes the first one, and we haven't really seen V-Trigger be such a big thing for him in previous matches. Now it's starting to come out to play. He's like, wait a minute, the sauce, not the juice, the sauce is V-Trigger. With this character, he's like, wait a minute. She becomes an okay character to a great character, to an amazing character in V-Trigger. How can I use this?
Absolutely. Gonna have to come back from this though, Rambo, because this is loser's side. Oh, you gotta play careful if you're gonna throw out those long buttons. This is not Karen we're talking about. Character with a different K name.
Still, definitely Blast, still definitely, we'll definitely get, talk to the manager whether you like it or not. Lands the EX right here.
Yeah, nice punish. Yeah, definitely nice punish there. Ooh! Okay, see you. Activation.
Shots to the sky.
To the skies.
Surprise. Keeping that pressure on.
Hold up, parry!
Keep me doing that. I knew it was coming next. I read the ending. I read the book, and that Nephew on match point. He knows the sequences. He sees the frames.
He busted it out. Finally.
This is the strongest Street Fighter V TikTok player right here. Capcom Cup qualifier. Ain't slacking, he ain't lacking. Finds the medium conversion right here into the EX. Corner push, using the parabellum. Hold this ice for a second. I like the delay from Rambo. Been changing up the wake up option, but it ain't enough. Getting pieced up in this corner.
Yeah, Rambo definitely gonna have to wake up CA. Oh no!
Not like this. Not like this. One more good reset and it's a wrap. Nephew getting in like that, using the EX, spending all that bar, getting as much damage as he can, because he knows it's a one sequence touch situation right here.
Yeah, Rambo. Oh, gonna have to play it really careful here. And I see he's got activation too. He just needs to land this to get some great damage out. All right, watch your toes.
Careful now. Lockdown right here from Rambo. Activation. Try to maybe freeze the screen to get a javelin through, but just didn't trust it, right?
Going in with the jump in, risky, but I love the confidence. Ooh, an anti-air.
Look at all the seconds on the clock. This is fine for Nephew. He's used to this defensive, almost lame kind of play, especially when he's got the lead like this. You gotta come to me. Oh, you're coming to me? Oh, you're walking to me? Well, get me out of there. 30 seconds on the clock. I don't know what you can do right here.
Oh, the activation!
Bro, do not let Rambo come back like that EXCP on the throwback. Rambo feeds him an EXCP again. Are you kidding me, Rambo? What a tight situation. Flex, did you think that was going to happen?
I didn't, but oh man, am I glad it did, because I love seeing more Street Fighter V action. But Rambo's still gonna have to pull it through right now. Almost close to stun. Gonna have to be careful on that wake up.
Oh, the bait, no. The bite, reel it in. Nephew needs one more sequence after this. What is he doing? Going for the reset. That's what he's doing. Dirty stuff right here, the low. There you go. Nephew with the arm breaker to take it over Rambo.
Oh man.
Colleen wins.
He pulled it through only to go down. Too much confidence in that DP.
Yeah, that was like, this is gonna hit. This is gonna hit, right? But you know what? What's up to Rambo? I'd love to see them participate more. But nephew, super strong. Yo, Emperor Buffalo, if you think that's the case, why don't you come on through? Come on through, big boy, big girl. Come on through, huh? Come on, enter the Wednesday Night Fights tournament, and let's see that work, huh? All right, yeah? But anyway, we're moving on the bracket here as Nephew's moving on, trying to make that loser side run. And good luck to him, because there's a lot of killers out here, right?
Yeah, definitely gonna have to pull through a lot of names up on the board. But speaking of names, up next on deck, we got Stupendous versus Prototype.
Ooh, okay. Stupendous, the Honda pick. Because I don't see him going to Alex anymore. Imagine you made... I'm not casing on the Alex players. All I'm saying is, imagine you've made a lot of emotes for like Alex and stuff like that, and you go to the better pick, the Honda pick. But as I said before, Honda does a lot of what Alex wants to do, but just better. It is a better character all the way around. But can he stay solid against someone who has so many characters like Stupendous?
Yeah, definitely gonna be difficult to combat against. Stupendous has a really, really, really strong Geef, and also got some other characters in his pocket, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. But mind you, too, Prototype a little familiar with the Alex pick and kind of has an idea for the grappler situation. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna see that Geef in Honda. I'm so excited to see this.
Yeah, this is not a matchup you get to see often, right, people? It's not a matchup you guys get to witness on the daily. Stupendous and Prototype. Like, when do you get to see, like, first of all, Geef, right? You don't get to see many Geef players. Not many have stuck with this character. But Prototype playing, Honda, not a matchup I get to see too often. So I'm really curious to see how this is gonna go.
Yep, just two big boys juking it out. That's what I like to say. Yeah, it's gonna have to. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of interesting because, I like right here Stupendous. Oh, I was about to say I like his use of armor there.
Be careful with that flex, though. The problem with that flex is the hands come up, but it don't matter if I dash up EX SPD into the ground. Now we start the game. The back dash.
Ooh, and the jump in.
I like the pursuit. Oh, he might get the reset. Not today.
Oh, no, your armor doesn't. Your armor doesn't have that many hits in it.
Only got one. Careful what you do here. Stupendous, you put a lot of hands. But the jump in right there from to deny the activation right there from Stupendous. I love Prototype's play. The reads on defense have been immaculate. Can they stay solid against someone like Stupendous, who is a librarian out here? Using the hands also both the flex. That's why flex isn't so good in this matchup, because of the fact that the hands are just multi-hitting no matter what, even without the EX.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a difficult position for Stupendous. You can't heavily rely on that. I like that. You can kind of use it as a bait tool, but again, we're seeing it there, hitting with the hands.
Careful. See, it just keeps happening. It's a repeat of a repeat of a repeat. The hands, Stupendous trying to find a way to deal with this character. EX hands, and he's out. Like, you get checked, but no big deal. Jump in, Stupendous going for the offense. Dashing up.
Mixing it up a little bit here. Ooh, but we get activation from Prototype. Got the hands going in with the command grab.
Oh, here we go. I had to do it. I felt it too, Stupendous. I felt it too. You gotta do a lot more damage on the deck. Stupendous is a little bit of can all go away. We've seen how much the hands do in terms of gray life and red life. Just check that right there. I think actually, look at the screen, he might be evened out. Actually, less so. Now Prototype has a lead. Now you have to come to him. Trigger will make that definitely help out. But all of it's gone now. Prototype, careful.
Yeah, definitely gonna be a risky position. I see Stupendous has one bar meter to play with here. Or sorry, Prototype has a meter.
Yeah, Prototype can definitely throw out the EX if he needs to. If it gets to that situation, but I don't think it will. Prototype with the lead of life. It's the headbutt. But the crush, the follow-up, Stupendous. In the jab check, mind the speed limit. You're going 60 and a 25. I need you to calm down, dog. Calm down, big dog. Stupendous. I feel like Prototype could have had that. Just chilled out, but
yeah, definitely a little bit of a difficult position. You see that timer running out, and you see how close the health is. So you really want to make sure that you have the advantage. But Stupendous pulling through. All right, but Prototype making the magic happen, Captain.
Rubbing his hands up like he had some bad barbecue. So I don't want to taste this anymore. I'm gonna use you as the napkin. Your face is my napkin. EX butt slam. On the other side, the back door does it again. Prototype with the win. The first one goes to him. Prototype applying the pressure, and it's working out. And you see how difficult it is when a Honda decides to stop being lame. They start the wrinkles of the brain start smoothing out, and it's all smooth. They like, hey, I'm throwing on hands, I'm going in. The Unga Bunga, you're right. Now you can say that. I'm gonna get in trouble. Cap goes like, don't come back again. Don't come back again.
But we are gonna come right back into it. Prototype up 1 right now against Stupendous. Stupendous is really gonna have to make some adjustments here. All right, got the trade on the anti-air.
The swings right here. The flex, I think Stupendous is trying to mix things up with the flex. Oh, but it's looking eating up though. It's the hungry hands. It's a hungry hands for a hungry boy. A hungry hippo is hungry hands.
Ooh! Alright, activation. Prototype backing off a little bit. Alright, found is confirmed. Command grab. In the corner you go. I like the V reversal there.
Yeah, get a little pressure up, right? Stem down that stun and get some distance. It's not you, it's me kind of thing, right? Here we go. Blocks the jump in. Prototype still in good position right here. Plus Rames. Respects. Good stuff, Stupendous, but you gotta do a lot more. Seconds are winding down.
Backing up a little bit here. I like two prototypes kind of keeping awareness. Ooh.
Until
I was gonna say,
bullet chase still. He was in rear from you the entire time trying to instant overhead, didn't work. Stupendous. Oh my god, Stupendous. Can take this.
All right. Going in with the headbutt.
No,
oh, risky! You get checked with the jab again.
Round 2.
Did they not see the speed limit flex? It says 25. You're in a children's zone. There's a cop sitting right there. And when you have that lead, there's no other way that's gonna go with the timer going down like that. But still, don't Prototype again going in. EX though. Let me show you my command grab. Slather and lather in that EX. The chase down did not work this time. A little too far out.
Yep, going in. Got a nice confirm there. I like the walk down too. Lots of confidence. Beautiful jump in.
Then started walking down the flex activation to blow that up. The reversal, we saw that before in the last round. That's kind of been a deterrent. Like not really using trigger because that's not going to help too much, but just going for the V reversal to put some gray life, get a little bit of an advantage, and then also stem some of that pressure off.
Ooh. I love too, Prototype very conscious right now, the spacing, trying to stay out of any of that flex range. And of course too, out of grab range. Ooh!
He was looking for. Use that last part of the V trigger, and then now you get to play your way. That ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You're loving it. You get to have it your way. Prototype with the distance. Can't just back off. Will he do that though? Ooh, that could have been it right there. That could have been EX. Oh, he didn't believe. You gotta believe. It's on Sunday, I know, but you have to believe. Plus Rames. Type with the lead. Stupendous.
All right.
This is probably going to be in Stupendous' favor. I'm sorry, Prototype's favor.
Oh! The trade worked out in Prototype's favor. Oh my goodness, match point.
Prototype. The mixture of lane and aggression is working out for him. The V trigger is definitely working out for him to get that lead. And then also the hands of Blue Flex. Stupendous, the onus is on him to stop this obstacle. But it's difficult because Honda has so many ways to deal with what Geef wants to do.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be difficult, especially too because depending on the kind of hands that Prototype uses, you really have to pay attention to whether he's gonna be in plus or not, so you can punish that.
Plus with the V skill, that's gonna allow the extensions right there too. And at full distance, there's not much Stupendous can do if he wants to decide to stock up on the V skill. But right now he's playing that nice mid-range game, throwing the forward heavy kick crush, big follow-up right here, interrupted in EX. I think that was supposed to be a command grab, but it don't matter. My man's getting pushed to the corner. Push to the limit as the health is winding down.
Yeah, and just because you're a big boy with big health, you also do big damage. All right, activation here from Stupendous going in with the EX.
We go.
Ooh!
For the tables. Run them
A
pockets.
second one. I want to see a third. Just for fun.
You might get one. You might get one, Flex. He heard you, and just like that, it's done and done. Stupendous tying it up in these lame sets, putting on the aggression, putting the pedal to the metal, putting the gas on the floor. And this is what you like to see, those turnaround moments, taking advantage of them. Geef players everywhere, pounding their chest, saying it's hard for me out in these streets. But the thing is, the defense that the character doesn't have, there's Honda, can get exploited. You can kind of run your game plan if you get the EX going if you're Geef, and that's how it always starts. That's the beginning of the tale.
Absolutely. Wanted to start off the new year right with that W. Stupendous, evening the board right now, 1 across.
Back to that mid-range. Upper the medium. That forward heavy kick has been so important, stopping a lot of the buttons that have been swung out by Stupendous. He can't run the medium punch, but never mind. Here's a card from Stupendous. Says, listen, if you got big buttons, I got big buttons too. Let me land this SPD right here. Jump in. Oh, too far out for the command grab. I like that he didn't go for it though.
It definitely would have been risky here.
Here we
All
go.
right, got the going in. Ooh! No punish. Oh, just slightly missed time. I like the reversal too. Keep that pressure off him.
Stay in the corner. Stay in the corner. Stay here. You live here. You pay rent here. You pay rent here now. The first of the month, I want to see a check. And what I'm checking out right now is Stupendous on match point. What a turnaround. This was Prototypes to win.
Yeah, Stupendous looking nice. Definitely cleaning up a little bit. Like I said, he probably had that New Year's resolution. Bring in the new year with the W. Got a nice jump in.
Doing it for the Geek boys out here. The hairy chest. We don't shave. Doing it for the hairy boys out here. Let's go, Stupendous. Not gonna switch. You don't care. He going in. Bad matchup, good matchup. He's running the command grab game, but this may be bad right here. Confirmed for Prototype. Allowing a lot of pressure. Went after that EX, trying to get the walk up. Didn't work out that time, but took off a lot of health from Stupendous from that exchange. Prototype with the lead. Can play the lane game for a little bit longer.
Yeah, again, this is what I'm talking about. Prototype very conscious of that flex range. Woo! Got the crush counter. Activation.
Push. This is bad. Trying to get the read. Final game. Final round. Stupendous versus Prototype.
Final round.
Oh man. Definitely putting on a show tonight. I love to see it. Always a fan of more Street Fighter action.
And I love to see this kind of play where it's not the typical like aggression that many people are used to. This is a lot of waiting and baiting. Here we go. EX down to the ground. Hold it. Okay, like the delay right here. No. Did not pick up the phone. Did not call today. Punish. Too far out.
I like Prototype jumping out of those command grab situations. They're definitely risky spots. So very conscious again of spacing.
And again, you just said that. Very conscious of spacing. The forward heavy kick has been coming in the clutch. Prototype, again, a lot of them fingers are greasy. He's got to wipe the hands off. Them fingers are mad greasy. There's the crush. And speaking of grease, the butt slam through the sky.
Ew.
Prototype with the activation, keep on the plus. Reams needs to find that final hit. Look at Prototype dancing, deliberating, commiserating, looking for that finish. Careful what you do here. Wants to do it with style, but you gotta be careful because we've seen Stupendous come back like that. Careful here, Prototype. Don't lose. This is your game to win. Look at him.
Absolutely. I like Prototype right now being very defensive, backing off, waiting for Stupendous to make the move. He says, I've got plenty of life. It's all on you.
20 seconds on the clock. If you're Stupendous gonna do it now, do it now.
And
go
he
on.
did.
Get the
Oh!
read. No punish. Prototype. No. Let the scope out the EX butt slam. Go back. Return back to Honda. Returning back to Honda.
Honda wins.
And Prototype with the return. Damn.
He says,
The
no
butt
Harry
stuff from
boys.
the sky.
Yeah. No Harry boys here. We clean up nice.
I guess no Doll Sim December, I guess it's ended. So, it don't matter.
Oh.
Fans will fight for no Doll Sim December, but it ain't working like that. Prototype taking the win over Stupendous. But shouts to the Stupendous, okay? I gotta admit that was some great play. Great Geek play. Didn't want to go for the switch because I do think Seth might have fared a lot better in that match, but it's like, listen, I want to go ride or die with the big boy. And I like that Stupendous. So shout outs to them. But we're gonna be moving on with some more matches here. Luigi versus Chris CCH.
Yeah, definitely could be a really good one. I know Luigi very familiar with the Seth matchup, but again, Chris CCH Seth is just something else. It's so good. But we've also seen him bust out the Sakura just earlier tonight. So, you know, he's got a couple cards up his sleeve. He has not shown everything that he has to offer just yet. So, gonna be a lot of fun.
Being that this is winners finals, everybody, this is a first of three. You might be seeing some back and forth with the switches, right? The back and forth of, like, you know, character toss-ups, or maybe they just run what they want to run, right? And they run it all the way through. Winners finals is really important here. You definitely want to have as many points as you can. You want to get that final spot on the dot to make sure you have the max amount of points. First three situation means you get to acclimate a little bit longer, but you definitely don't want to wait too long and let them get stronger and stronger and get that heat, that fire, you know, going. And people, if you feel that fire like I feel that fire right now, you feel that fire like I feel, like enough for me to get booted out of my damn apartment, hit up the Matcherino. Exclamation mark, Matcherino. Run that in the chat. Run the code. If the code's used up, which I don't think it is, but if the code is for whatever reason, if you got some love in your pocket, show that love to the players and that love to Weds Night Fights as we get into our winners finals. Luigi versus Chris CCH. The All-American guile, baby. Going that way with Luigi. And now Chris CCH switching over to the Seth.
Yeah, gonna be busting out. I think this is kind of a smarter move. But again, I think Seth can be a little bit difficult to get in, but already starting off strong. Chris CCH says no. Zoning, I'm not scared of that.
Zoning prohibitive? He's like, dog, do you know this Street Fighter 5? What are you trying to do out here? Trying to zone? I'm gonna right in front of your face, and that's the way you gotta play through Chris CCH. You use the Tatsu to get through the fireballs, stick right in front of his character's face. Them better normals in front of the character's face will definitely do a lot more damage and put a lot more annoyance on the deck, and the axe kick too as well. Here's the activation though.
Yeah, the one thing you have to be careful of with that axe kick though is a charging guile. You know, you could get flash kicked very easily. Luigi going in out of the corner finally.
Chris CCH with a great lead right here. And, you know, can block out a few booms and honestly get V-Trigger. This trade will definitely help. And eating his boom right here as putting his V-Trigger position. Activation on the crouching heavy kick. Hold this for a second. Plus frames. Hold this for a second. One more hit to do. I like that jump back from Luigi, knowing that there's a chip in this situation. Even if he had the reversal, but the bait didn't land. Not according to plan.
Oh, no! The cradle failed him.
It just wasn't mad enough. It wasn't angry enough. You gotta call out a few names first. That cradle didn't land, and that lands Luigi actually that victory right there. You take those.
Yeah, definitely could have gone for a possible chip situation, so very unfortunate. Didn't work out there for Chris CCH, but again, he's starting off the round pretty strong. Got the nice crush counter.
I like that double dash right there to keep the boom on the screen. I love that. Keep the pressure going. Fierce cancel right there, connects. The shimmy, the bait, the bite, EXDP down to the ground. One more decision. The All-American. The All-American.
Activation.
You'll let me get seconds.
Yep, going in, keeping the pressure going. Baby boomers.
Calling them out. Who's the father? Who's the father? They're all gone. Flash kick, though. Still got one of those.
That's what I'm talking about.
Axe kick the trade, and Chris CCH's favor, but it don't matter. The Popeyes, let me get a side of fries. Luigi with the critical art finish. Damn, you saw Chris want to land his? Luigi said, me first. Me first.
I was here first. I've been standing in line all day. Like, no. Me first.
You need a scoop.
The thing I wanted to say too that I really appreciate, Luigi had some great anti-airs there. He's proving that axe kick is not a problem for him.
Yeah, if he doesn't block it out, he'll just like you said, flash kick that sucker, right? Like,
absolutely.
He's fine with oh, yo, Maverick with the party 42 coming through. Yo, take a seat. We playing some Street Fighter 5 out here. Weds Night Fights, winners finals. Luigi already with one on the board, but Chris CCH trying to make that comeback just like that. Already got with the corner push and the stun. And actually, that honestly should be done. Jab, hands, it's a wrap.
Round 2.
I have to pull through from Luigi here.
Ran right to the heavy kick right there. It's so hard to whip punish that sucker too. You think you can whip punish it? There's not a hurt box on that sucker right there. You throw that sucker out, that's one of those moves that you can definitely throw out a little bit more on a flimsy side and catch people dashing in. And Chris CCH from that sequence has put this man in the corner. We out of there, says Luigi.
Ooh, I
Jump
like the
jab.
air-to-air, but oh, it's unfortunate. Gonna get sucked in.
That beast goes super powerful. The sweep, the chase down. Ah, good combo.
Got the confirm. Ooh, the crush counter.
Get the target
Oh
combo.
no!
I wonder if he could have went in the super, but it don't matter because I don't even wonder about this one. Chris CCH bringing it back, putting a game on the board with this confirmed. Chris CCH.
Yeah, Chris CCH pulling it back. Evening things up.
That's the thing about Seth. The thing about Seth is like, they're never out of it. It's one of those characters where Trigger or Bar at the bottom, they're never out of it. And in this kind of matchup, I feel like it's pretty even. Gal can kind of lay out his game plan and feel comfortable. Same thing with Seth. People have to worry about one good Tatsu coming through, one good read, and that just starts the offense right there. Luigi has to be careful about those sequences that put him in the corner, and when he has to follow the corner and lose so much health. Good jumping right here. Great read. And that already down the corner push with the wake of Labare. He's able to get the B skill. Now he's Oki time. And plus E meter.
Yeah, definitely gonna be a bit of an unfortunate situation. Put in the corner, got the counter. Oh, and the shimmy. Oh no, the stun. All right, Chris CCH gonna pull it. Not quite, but the world will do that round.
I just feel like there's just so many decisions where Luigi's just stuck, kind of looking a little lost here. And it's one of those matches where you definitely can lay the control, but that can be taken all away. God loves his control. He loves to have the same breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day. You take that away from him, he's going to be very grumpy right here. As you've been seeing, as Chris CCH is implementing the chaos in this neutral dash up throw, stuck in the corner, and this is not where you want to be if you're God. Bar at the bottom, heavy kick, raw lands, and there it is, Chris CCH with another one. Lex, what's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm in the same spot as Luigi right now. I'm just
like,
watching from afar, deer in the headlights.
Seth wins.
Glad that ain't me though. That's the best way to be in the commentators. You're like, look, glad that ain't me though. But I'll tell you one thing though. I'll tell you one thing though. Yeah, it might be time for the good old G that I feel like he's been working. It's funny because I feel like his G has fought so many sets, win or lose, that he might just be better off switching to G. Even though that matchup is not favorable for that character, he understands how to play that matchup. And I feel like just watching him, he feels lost in the Guile, using Guile right now. So it's like, why not just switch to something where I feel comfortable, even if on paper I lose because I understand it better. I feel comfortable.
Yeah, no, I would agree. I think doing the G switch would definitely make the most sense in this scenario. It seemed that he was indeed a little lost with the Guile. He just was getting bombarded with the pressure and not finding opportunities. He found a couple confirms here and there, but really lost steam towards the end of those last two matches. So, and again, too, Chris CCH's Seth, it shows the level of skill that he has and his pressure and gameplay. Sticking with the Guile.
Never mind.
The man just needed a breather,
Fight.
Maybe put some eye drops in his eyes, wake himself up.
Shaved off the eyebrows just like Guile said. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get the tattoo on the right arm with the American flag. I'm sorry, the left arm. My bad.
No, I think he's got tattoos on both his arms.
Oh, my bad. It's on both. I thought it was just one. It don't matter. Chris CCH with the suck already on Max has a little bit of that bar at the bottom. Again, the suck working out. Knowing Luigi likes to press buttons, I got something for you.
Yeah, Luigi right now, though, I like the defensive play here. All right, finding his opportunities. Ooh!
Crushing that fierce. Luckily, I like the V reversal. I like the V reversal in general from Luigi. Sits on that pressure, put the gray life on the deck. No cross cut, no problem though. Still has a lead of health. B skill blocked out. Not gonna take his turn because he's scared of an EXCP and goes for the sweep to take. He's sweeping off his feet, taking over the threshold of pain. Luigi is gonna put one more round on the board and give us more matches.
Absolutely. Luigi right now looking pretty nice. Pulling it through, though, stuck in the corner. Got the forward throw from Chris. Following it up again. Luigi trying to find his confirmed way out. There it is.
Help. You definitely have to spend bar just to get that distance. Get that corner push right with Gal. There's not many other options unless you land a sequence with a flash kick, but that doesn't come too often. Still, back to mid-screen. Chris CCH got the lead. Was all going away. Never mind. My man's out to play with that EX. Good confirm right here. Trying to get the fade away. No go. Oh, here's the activation.
All right, baby boomers come out to play. It's a play date.
The throw. Whose kids are these? Kristen says they ain't mine, dog. They ain't mine. Plus frames. Can't just yet. Let's kick through. Good. Take this throw. It's all even. The chip, no dip. Cheetos, Doritos, or Fritos. Chris CCH is on match point.
Final round.
Why not Lay's? Cheetos, Doritos, Fritos. Where's the Lay's?
It depends on the Lay's, right? Like to me, they gotta be flavored. They gotta have a little flavor to it. It's like my man's got to play with the anti-airs. Ooh, see that?
Yeah, I was about to say. Speaking of flavor, that was spicy. Ooh. I think the thing too, Battle's jump arc, like his arc for it, kind of hard to anti-air if you're not prepared.
Yeah, the way that the heavy kick comes down is real good, but my man's going down right now. Luigi going down to the ground. The sweep though makes up with it. Able to land the first. Will this be enough for the super? Will he put up enough bar to attack to stay alive? He plays game.
Activation from Chris CCH. I like the patience here
Finds
from
a
Luigi,
punch.
but just not enough.
Oh no, Chris CCH putting Luigi in losers. And again, the pressure of this character caught him looking the wrong way, dog. You look left, I'm gonna deck you right. All right, and that is Chris CCH moving on to winner's side of grand finals, the last Weds Night Fights of this year. That might set him up for a lot of points right there. Even just getting the placement will set him up for a lot of points. I don't know the math. Right? I didn't do well in math, but what I do know is that's a lot of points right there already for my man's. And if he takes this Weds Night Fights, he'll be looking pretty peak for other people out here. But it's not over just yet. I'm not trying to prophesize anyone else's demise out here, because we got a lot more games to play. Let's move to the loser side here and bring in our next competitor's nephew and prototype.
Yeah, definitely going to be interesting to see. We've already seen plenty of action here from nephew with the Colleen. Of course, prototype rocking it with the E-Honda. So,
yeah, I'm really curious about this matchup. I feel like every time that I watch nephew play on his stream, he's so frustrated every time he runs into a Honda. I feel like the last time I watched him play, it was actually prototype that was piecing him up. I don't remember the score, but that was ranked. That was a different time. That was a nephew of days past, sis. That's not the nephew of now. That's not the nephew of today, of right now in Weds Night Fights, loser side, where you got a lot to lose and a lot to gain.
absolutely. Gonna go in. Yep, got the Colleen, got the E-Honda. Got something cooking. Do you smell it, Cola?
I smell it. All I smell is that big W in that pot, dog. Let's see if he can put his foot in it. That's the old black thing right there. Putting your foot in it. That just sounds weird. But it just means that he's putting his back into it, that he's working, that definitely gonna come out flavorful. I don't know why they say it doesn't matter. Let's move on. All right. Someone's gonna clip that and be like, yo, Cole, that's what you into? Anyway, nephew already getting this corner push right here.
Yeah, definitely into that corner pressure right now. Nephew going in. I like the cautious of the spacing. Does not want to get hit by the hands, but prototype finds his confirmed way out.
Nice heavy punch of the confirm. And again, the push, using the parabellum to get that push to the corner. That walk-up throw as well. Nephew put him in a coffin. Need to slam that door shut on prototype. EX parabellum? Yo, the nephew just going in. Just going in.
It was interesting too because prototype threw out EX hands, and it looked like the parabellum actually combated the hands.
I guess, the whatever the hitbox of that just ran out and he was like, this is gonna work. Nephew's like, this is gonna work. I know nephew in the back and honestly was stupid. You know he said it as soon as he got that double. Oh, the hell? The interaction right here, saving his butt. I think he's been the lab. He's been the lab saying, how do I beat this character? How do I not get annoyed? How do I become the annoyance? And it's working out in the clutch here. So, the activation from prototype.
Definitely pulling through right now. Oh man, that sub-meter was close too. So backing off, and I see nephew's got activation on deck.
Stuck in the corner, don't want to be your crush activation. Extended normals of this character are going to make it a lot harder to do things.
Ooh, I like the confident walk under the butt slams to get those dirty cheeks out of here.
Hey, we doing laundry today, cleaning up. They never clean up with this jump in. Yo, you
That
see
was
the
dirty.
cross up? It wasn't even a cross up. It wasn't even a cross up. Hold up. Hold on, Capcom. Hold on. That wasn't even a cross up. Hold on. let's relax here with this character a little bit. And people say she's not cheap because that was ridiculous. It wasn't even a cross up.
So
like, how do you
dumb.
get crossed up when it's not a cross up? What is going on? That was so dirty. Even grandma can get crossed up in these streets. That's how dirty that was. That was disgusting. Nephew with one on the board. I can't even deal with this dude right now.
No, that was dirty. That was gross. That was like Honda EX butt slam gross. You don't want to get hit by either.
Right, yeah. That's the thing. If you want to get hit by, the cheeks of the skies or Collins, never mind. I shouldn't ask. The chat will get nasty with it. Never mind. I'm going to move off. The chat going to definitely give me a different answer on what I want to do. Anyway, if you going in and getting real gross, grimy, and greasy with it, with this pressure. He's confirmed.
Ooh, the stun. Closing out the round. Nephew on match point.
Nephew been putting in that homework. Every time he hit that W, stupid, I know he coming out with it. But Prototype is a smart dude, and we've seen Off Prototype on the back foot before, and he was able to make the comeback as well too, many times.
Yep, pulling through. Again, I do appreciate Prototype being very cautious of spacing, but so is Nephew. Backing up. Oh, a boot to the face.
The priority system, let that take the wheel, because Honda's buttons and meters and stuff like that are so what he wants to start with the hands, and that's why he's swinging it out. But the whip punish here from Prototype. We're out of here. With the activation, we've seen this movie before. Crush, the extended normals, definitely gonna allow that reach, and the damage on the deck, check the red.
Going in with the throw. And I like this confidence, but you're getting back out with the EX hands to the face.
I like the usage of the crouching light right there, the link from Prototype. No, I feel like not a lot of Hondas be using that button a lot, and Prototype out here trying to squeeze everything out of this big flabby rock of this character. He's making sure to get everything, every bit of grease and grime out of this character. But Nephew, speaking of grease and grime, has a lot of bar at the bottom to work with. No trigger on the deck, but that's okay because she can still play when she's got EX bar. She can definitely make the damage. I've seen a lot of clips. Crush into super with the scaling. I'm gonna hold my goddamn tongue because I don't know. Not up for the finish. Oh, Nephew, you've got the lead. But wants to go in. Charge up. Oh, gets caught.
You don't jump backwards.
You don't jump backwards. You right. Oh, you jump backwards. You jump backwards. What? Nephew. Man, if I had his emote. But Nephew's still in a good position right here. I was looking at Crush. Prototype looking to take everything back. Take it all back. The house, the kids, the keys, the car, all of it back. Can he do that? Throw it in the corner. Nephew trying to deny him. Yeah,
definitely gonna have to pull through here. I bet, man, that hurt to watch.
That was Nephew. I'm gonna clip that, and I'm gonna put that in the stream, dog. Anyway, let's see if you can pull this back, because if Prototype takes it from that momentum, that one mistake could definitely be like, damn.
Oh,
not Nephew,
no.
not a Capcom Cup qualifier. Staying solid.
Definitely looking clean. Got the stun. This will do it.
Nephew. Smooth, like ice, cold to the touch, but he ain't very nice. In fact, he's a jerk. Playing this kind of character against Prototype has definitely done the work to put the work against Honda. To never lose to a Honda again. He said never again. Not on my stream. But it's not over yet. He still's got a stream of players to fight if he wants to win tonight. Still got some more.
Absolutely. Gotta pull through right now. Nephew moving on into losers finals. This is for a chance into grand finals and a chance to get the maximum amount of points you possibly can. Because you know, and I know, and St. Cola knows, and I'm sure chat knows, you want that first place prize.
Of course. Imagine, this is why I love when there's things on the line, because it makes people work harder. And it makes that salt that much sweeter when I see it on the timeline. Oh, the taste is so delicious, nutritious. And I'll tell you guys what happens here is going to determine the rest of the point system. And we haven't even seen Pink/Punk in so long. We haven't seen them come through in any of the tournaments in the past couple of weeks. Will they keep that spot? Maybe not. Like, I'm not sure. I actually do not know the score, but we're definitely going to be finding out soon. Oh, actually, before we get to that, let's check out what we got. Flex, what we got on the screen here for what the winners are going to be getting.
So I was mentioning, you know, those sweet prizes. Well, we've got first place winner is going to get that Cloud 2 wireless headset. That thing is crisp. It is clean. It is nice. No, what else is nice is the Alloy Origins keyboard, the Pulsefire Haste, and the Quadcast S RGB. All amazing gear. Definitely worthwhile and definitely worth trying to get that first place spot for. But second, third, and fourth place going to get a little love too. Got the Cloud 2 wireless headset. So gonna be just as nice, but you know, you want to sweeten things around, you want that first place. So huge shout out and thank yous to HyperX pairing with WNF Wednesday Night Fights for this awesome circuit. And this is the last tournament of the circuit. So everything's on the line.
So, Mothership came down and said, we got some news for you as we get to this next match here. If Luigi gets second tonight, he is the season champion. So all he has to do is beat Nephew. He's a season champion. Obviously, we're going to play out the rest of the tournament because we got to have a winner, right? But if he wins right now, gets second right now, he's a season champion. If Chris CCH has to win the whole tournament and play Luigi in a sudden death 3 out of 5 match if he places third. Chris CCH placing first and Luigi placing third means that's a tie scenario. So people, this is coming down to the wire. This is why I love this. This is why I love the point system. This is why I love, again, Weds Night Fights coming through with HyperX to give people a reason to fight, to put up them hands or get them hands. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get right into it. This is going to decide so much. This match right here might actually decide our season winner.
Absolutely. So a lot on the line, even if it's not grand finals, it's going to be a good match. We got Luigi versus Nephew. So going to be a lot to handle, but I'm excited for it.
Oof. First of 3 scenario, already going with the Guile pick. And they've been running the sets.
Yeah.
There's some more behind this. They've been running the sets to kind of, play each other and figure out how to play and stuff like that in both the matchups, because this is a matchup that Guile does shine in, but there are ways to deal with it. Things like that will definitely help Nephew already get the crush round start and the corner push. Put him in a coffin with the normal throw.
So the 2 blonde beauties up on the screen.
Guile's a blonde beauty? You know what? Yeah, he kind of is. The black eyebrows, though, they don't hit with me, though.
That's why he wears sunglasses.
You see him go for the throw pressure right there to both the East vanity step. That's the problem with the vanity step. It's not throw in fault. And again, Luigi, that's the thing. You play these sets with people, they start to get the reads, view reversal. Luigi going for the throws, knowing what he wants, a parry though. You know what you want? Get with his parry.
I love that Nephew reminds us that exists. Ooh.
Yeah. The wait and bait right there from Nephew right after felt, and dealt. Damage after seeing the frustration. He was like, listen, I know what you want. I know you're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get the All-American. We don't serve that today. Come back Tuesday.
All right, coming out of the corner now.
So I get that push right there. Nephew swinging them heavy buttons.
Ooh,
Luigi getting parried again. The reads that are coming from Nephew are pretty damn immaculate because it's switching the positioning, and also not only that, but also just like changing the pace of how Luigi wants to play. EX Fireball comes from the clutch, double dash, back throw, positionings, activation though. This is where fireballs get a little bit more dicey, especially when you've lost so much health. If you swing out a bad fireball, they can be punished.
Absolutely, you want to definitely play careful. Guile in the corner right now, trying to find his way out. All right, trying to get the jump and going in with the throw. Ooh, I like that confident just dash in throw from Nephew. Keeping the pressure going.
Yeah, Nephew, I should say, on the 4-foot and the crush. Speaking of the foot, the back heavy kick lands in the super. That'll clutch it out. You don't see that super kill, but it will today as Nephew takes the first one of our Losers final set. Remember, people, first of 3. We got some games to play.
Definitely pulling through right now. Nephew looking pretty clean. Going, I think Luigi's got to run for his money.
He definitely knows how to put Luigi on the back foot with the parries, and also just being in front of the face saying, like, I'm going to deny you the zoning that you want to do. That makes this matchup kind of difficult for Colleen. And if you can kind of interrupt the synergy and normals that Guile really has, some of the best synergy in the normals in the game, like how everything kind of streams together with his normals, you kind of put the Guile player off pace. But they control the whip punish though from Nephew. God damn.
Oh my goodness. Nephew definitely on a roll right now, keeping the corner pressure going. Trying to get this out there with the icicle. Ooh. The shimmy, the shake.
Wait for that wait and bait, EX. And you know, Luigi at the bar at the bottom, he can bust out, but you see how pensive he is from doing that. Interrupts with EX. Luigi, just throws it out again. The double All-American. It's a double stop, but it's not enough. We need more. Dash it on in.
Oh, man.
Get him. I wish you would. I wish you press a button. I wish you would. Because I'm going to wait, I'm going to bait, I'm going to deliberate.
Ooh.
And there it is. There's the finish right there, nephew.
Round 2.
He's denying this. This could have been a winner right here. This could have been our season winner right here. Nephew says no. No, dog. I need these points, dog. Hit me up with these points. I'm trying to get the heads up, bro. I actually don't know where he's at on the thing, to be honest. But what I do know is that he's trying to deny Luigi that win that he needs to be the season champion. I don't know if Luigi knows this, but he's still going in. Here we go. Gets a 7-piece ender right there. The stun almost there. There it is. Luigi finally putting around the board.
You know, I love too using that real quick flash kick to build a meter to send him into the next round, feeling a little more comfortable.
That synergy of buttons when you get feeling good. Never mind. He's happy with the EX ender right here. Corner push with the parabellum. Hold this ice real quick.
Starting off. Ooh! Starting off strong, getting the confirms going. It's gonna be lots of meter, very close to stun.
Wakes up the light, the EX flash kick.
Ooh, nice little anti-air.
Back throw though. Careful about pressing a button here. The buffers from nephew. Trying to open them up. It's a locked door. No entry. Gotta read the sign. Activation. Dash up on the plus range.
Activation from nephew. All right, gonna get hit by those booms, but oh, the push.
EX. Careful about throwing out anything right here. If you're Luigi, it's one more hit. Nephew still got barred at the bottom to skate on through. Push to the corner. You have to hold this throw, though. Nephew with two. With two. This would be upsetting right here. And I don't know if Luigi has heard us or knows where he's at in points or what he needs to do. But this is unfortunate for Luigi. If he loses, he definitely is like, I was this close. He would never be, you know, the kind of kid that would punch drywall and, you know, smash an energy drink on his head. But he'd be upset, and I'd be upset too. And to go down when this is a matchup when you win on paper against someone that's so practiced is different, right?
Yeah, I definitely think it's going to be difficult right now. It seems like Luigi's just making a couple mistakes that are really costing him the rounds. But again, I like this confidence right now. He's sending into this round. Good anti-air, following it up with a throw.
I like this from Luigi. Starting, again, the synergy and normal. Turn the anti-air. Put that on the deck, too. Nice check right there. Light in the EX. Building up that damage. Rush, though. The stitcher on the heavy punch. EX, punish. Didn't get it. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's real unfortunate. You check the stun, Flex? You check the stun? Oh, you checking the stun?
Oh, man. Is this going to do it? Yes. Right now, nephew sitting on match point. This is a very scary position if you're Luigi, because you've got so much on the line, not just grand finals either. So much on the line. Ooh, the parry.
Yeah, using that parry to get the positioning, get that momentum that he wanted before, and keeping the throw game heavy right here is what you want to do, especially when you don't want to get crushed and allow them to get that V-bar. EX, we out of that corner, getting that push back to mid-screen. Careful what you do here, Luigi. You gotta get that comeback. I want to see more games with the buffer. Gonna deny that. EX, hands on the mans with the parabellum.
Following up, got the throw. Luigi gonna have some activation here going. I see he's got the meter. He's got to use it. There it is. Heavy kick into activation. Going in with the back throw. Spacing out. Ooh.
Moving the damage. Caution falling ice. He didn't read the sign. Careful here, Luigi. Oh, the tech that could have been it. Oh, that's so risky. EX throwing it out. Hold down with the boom. Hold down with the boom. He's got the EX. It's spin. Luigi got to do this raw. He has to do this raw. You can't cook it. You can't sear it. You got to do this raw. It's going to be a W tartar, dog. Will it be accepted? Will he accept it? Or will be knocked off the plate?
I do too.
The raw sweep. Speaking of raw, he throws it out.
Oh, jump back. Oh my gosh. backing up right now, creating that space. Using the meter.
Back
Oh!
Luigi losing to Nephew. Nephew taking it 3-0. The Capcom Cup qualifier right there. Nephew. Big Nephew.
You think he'll change his name to Uncle after this?
He don't have the right until he wins Capcom Cup. Sorry, Nephew. I'm sorry. I know you're watching this. You don't have the right until you win Capcom Cup. But anyway, that was great play. Unfortunate for Nephew because that would have been it for him, right? That would have been the win that he needed to have the season pick. And now we have to go to the ladder of what I had said prior. Now we have to figure that stuff out later. So let's finish off this tournament. As Chris CCH is coming up on the deck against Nephew to finish off the last portion of our tournament. People, this has been fantastic play all the way through. This has been a fantastic season. This has been fantastic, at least this portion of the year. And I love hanging out with y'all and watching Street Fighter 5 action, but people, it's looking like it's grands right here. And speaking of grand things right here, starting in January, Street Fighter Alpha 2 and ST coming to you on this channel. The online edition for both games coming through, and I can't wait. If y'all have seen my stream, you know I'm a fan of Alpha. That dun-dun-dun. So people, hope you guys love them old games because we out here with that new. So guys, make sure you guys are tuning in. Starting in January, we're gonna have some new games on the deck in terms of some old play. Flex, how you feel about that?
I am so stoked. I think it's going to be really, really fun. I'm looking forward to the new year because what a great way to start off the new year by bringing back some amazing games. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But speaking of amazing games, we've got up next on deck in grand finals. And mind you, I want to emphasize too, a lot of pressure, a lot of weight on Chris CCH's shoulders right now because he has to win this tournament. Not just because it's grand finals and you win the tournament, but also so you have a chance to get that first place in the circuit. Chris CCH bringing out the Sakura to start.
Round one.
Nephew with the Colleen. As we said, grand finals of the last Wednesday night fights. Chris CCH winners, Nephew and losers. Let's get it.
Pulling through right now. Chris CCH looking pretty strong. Again, I think this is, I believe, did Chris CCH send Nephew into losers? He did, so. Yeah, Chris CCH sent Nephew into losers, so gonna get that salty run back all the way through top 8, back into grand finals.
Go Chris CCH, keeping on the pressure. That D skill too, getting a lot of corner push, but lands the EX conversion right here. Nephew putting the hands on the man. Has maybe found an answer. Has he found an answer to this character? This is the same character, same kind of deal that we saw before, that are putting down losers, as you said. Has he found an answer to the fireballs that caused him so much pain and frustration?
Yeah, mind you too, this is a first to 3 situation, not first to 2. So Chris CCH gonna have to bring it all away, or Nephew's gonna have to double down. Winning from loser side. So far, not looking too good.
Yeah, that first round looking kind of rough. I saw the lights turn on for Nephew, but nobody was home. You got to keep it going though. Just waiting for my man to arrive because again, this is, as we said, like grand finals is so important for the points, the positioning of all the players and things like that. Nephew has to make the dent, but again, the fireballs have been a problem. Now using the double jump to get over them, get the positioning. This time, switching it up, hitting with the flip mode, the remix, and landing in with a big conversion right here.
Yeah, pulling it through. Ooh, ending with a nice EX DP. Got the crutch counter, going in, DP ender. Activation.
A lot more, but still. Activation. Nephew gotta make the return, no receipt right here. Back throw. On the corner game, but you gotta be careful. There is reversal on the side. Chris CCH doesn't even need it. To finish out that final hit. A few drops here and there. Never hurt anybody until they get hit.
The lay on the wake up, smart, but the air to air, the jab from the skies. It's not a bird, it's not a plane. It's Sakura's fist to the face.
You just look up at the skies and like, what is that? And then just get punched by Sakura. You're just like, what? You got the hand, your hand over the eyes? trying to shield it from the sun. Like, what the hell is that unidentified? Bam! And it just punches you right in the face. And if I'm Nephew, I'm feeling that punch right there. First one already goes to Chrissy CH. And him in winner's side means you got to make an even longer trek. So every time there's a game on Chrissy CH's side, it's looking long, looking peak for my friend. Already, round start, corner carry, using that B skill for the maximum amount of push.
Ooh, going in, got double in with, all right, activation from Nephew. I like the slide in there. Really forces Chris's hand here, but got the DP on deck.
Chrissy CH is so not only committal, but just so active. And see right there, buffer the crouching heavy punch, crushing medium punch, I should say. Then the DP, dash up back throw, and then Nephew's on this back foot, where I feel like he's not able to play the game that he wants to feel comfortable in, where he wants to be a little more lamer. Gets a jump in, throw though. Chrissy CH looking for one more round for that two games. And winner's side, and you got to make that comeback if you're Nephew, show me more, dog. Show me more.
Yeah, Chrissy CH are now looking pretty clean. Nephew pulling it through. Nice damage right out the door. Going in with the throw. All right, Chris, hit on the low.
Counter hit. He dashes over the crouching knee. Let's go. Chrissy CH, that's the thing about what we said about his play. He's just so like active, and he's just so like committal with things that it works out. EX.
Going through. All right, Nephew. Oh, the cross-up! That was spicy! Missing the throw? Said, nah, I don't want a hug. It's COVID out here. Keep your distance.
I ain't got my shot yet. You ain't got your shot yet either. Don't touch me. Relax. It ain't time yet. Wait a few more months. But you can't wait too long if you're Nephew to keep going with this momentum. You got to keep things going. Yo, air to air, target combo with the EX parry. I like that wake up option. Put it on the deck saying, I will do this, and I will put you down on the ground.
All right, going in EX DP, get the party started. Got the music bumping.
He's looking for that heavy kick counter, or crush counter, because you get that B skill push.
Ooh, but I see Nephew activation. All right, dash through the fireball. Smart. Going in with the throw.
It's just like, you see how much bar that he's used just from that situation. Has to make the return right here, and will definitely do so. That was a smart move, and this is enough. Nephew eating it out in terms of games. Putting one on the board. Finally saying, listen, I have to spin the V-bar sometimes. I don't want to, but I have to spin the V-bar to try to get through these fireballs.
Yeah, definitely pulling through there. I think it was a smart point for activation. He saw, the difference in the life health, and I think that was really smart. He's like, okay, you're gonna lay me out. I'm gonna use. He's using it more as a defensive tool rather than an offensive tool. So I think it's smart using his V trigger in that sense. But you gotta make it last, and you gotta use it smart to be able to turn the tides.
Exactly. That's one of those things where, like, if you didn't kill them in the corner, it's a wrap like that. And we have to see how Nephew acclimates. But right now, this is what you want to have, is this big lead. Takes a throw, but Chrissy CH can't take too much more. I like how Nephew's just kind of juking back and forth, waiting for the EXDP. There was none, and there's the stun. Nephew going to finish this off. There we go. There we go, Nephew.
Feeling pretty good after that round.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like, oh, okay, I can do this. I do have V-trigger, and I can do this. I can skate on through.
Yep, got nice confirm on low, block the high, go for the toes. Going in with the throw. All right, pressure is on. Chrissy CH stuck in the corner, trying to find his way out.
Shab under. The movement is so heavy from Nephew right here. Chrissy CH gaining up speed, though. Unfortunate with on that parry right there. Sweep from Nephew. Throwing that sucker out. Didn't have B-trigger after that. He's getting obstinate right here. Dog, you gotta relax. Activation.
All right, going in. Oh, I like the double jump. Get out of there. Activation himself, so now he has his tool.
This is the win button, or not win button, a win condition, right? This is where you definitely have to shine. If you're playing Colin, you shine with this. You make your return. You make the fear of God. You put the fear of God in them just like that. Just like that, you put the fear of God of them with this character. You see the damage? You check the red Nephew. Who said he was done? Who in the chat said he was done? I want to see the names. I want to see the names right now. because you looking a little foolish right now. Nephew said, hold up now. Said, I ain't done yet. And again, using V trigger properly is the method, is the key, is the sauce, not the juice. The juice goes away after a few days, but the sauce is there forever. And with V trigger, she always gonna have V trigger in her rounds, and that might be all the way to take him to this reset. Nephew on reset point.
And mind you too, Chris CCH, I mentioned this before, lots of pressure because he not only has to win this just for grand final sake, but he has to win this for circuit sake. So Chris CCH could be feeling the pressure right now to pull through. But his soccer looking pretty clean. Got the DP ender. Going in. Woo! Immediate, the throw.
Oh, the crush! Interrupted the fireball. Nephew, gonna make the mix-up happen right here. The magic happen right now. Falls to the fireball. Put the mashed out light. Let's go, Chris CCH. Say, I'm not getting mixed, dog.
Yeah, Chris CCH pulling through right there. Man, he held such a confident lead up until that last hit. That was very unfortunate, and it definitely shows, like, you give Nephew an inch, he'll take a mile, and he'll pull through, so.
I also just like Nephew, even though he's lost a lot of health, in this round has been throwing out the forward heavy kick just to crush preemptive fireballs that have been coming out for Chris CCH. That's a big change that we hadn't seen before. Tatsu though from Chris CCH coming in different, not hitting right though. It ain't hitting right. This ain't what I like. This ain't hitting right.
Nope, got the throw. Set it up. Ooh, but the DP retaliation. Nice patience there from Chris CCH. EX fireball in to activation.
I like him staggering the fireball too, holding it down for a second, saying, I wish you would do something. Not through his Nephew, still has bar to play with in terms of trigger, and that's gonna make a lot of what happens here good. The follow-up Nephew on reset point. On reset point. Y'all were talking all that mess, huh? Y'all were talking all that mess. Said little Nephew out here, but it's big Nephew out here. But it ain't over just yet. Chris CCH could bring this back for the gameplay himself here. The wait, the bait, jumping out, the wasted meter right there. Unfortunately for Chris CCH, but it don't matter. He's still going in.
Yep, got the DP. Ooh, activation. All right. Parabellum going through.
Oh, let's go. Chris is, I want that. I'm going to stop you, dog. If you ain't waiting, you ain't baiting, you ain't deliberating, that's cool. I'm throwing out these EXDPs all damn day. You can't stop me. Crush follow-up, though, from Nephew.
Yeah, pulling through. All right, activation from Chris CCH. All right, got it going. DP ender going through. Ooh!
Use the board. Nephew, throwing him down. Gonna have trigger, I don't think. Dash up, back throw, not enough, though. Careful what you do. You can't throw out a fireball here. Oh my God, Chris CCH. You can't throw out fireballs because he can EX through, but he's gonna fall to one anyway. He's gonna fall to one anyway. Flex.
Sakura wins.
What? And that means it's going to be either reset point or tournament point for either player coming up. This has been ridiculous. I need to tweet it out. If I don't see this on your timeline, we're gonna have a discussion in the DMs. I mean it. So open them up. If you messing up, and open them up, because we're gonna have a discussion in the DMs, because this is some hot 355 action. Chris CCH with a round start crush, doubles down. He's not apologizing for anything, Flex.
Not at all. There's the stun. Chris CCH is definitely going to be able to get lots of damage here. Beautiful life lead as well. Not enough to close out. Activation from Nephew now. His turn to shine. Going in.
Hit the EX?
Oh. Risky V reversal, but I think that worked out Chris CCH's favor. Did not want to get stuck. Ooh. The tournament point.
What is my man? My man's just what? The Tatsu through the sky? No surprise, Chris CCH just making this rhythm so hard to parse, to deal with, and keeping the pressure on. Nephew on the back foot for so many of these rounds, had the momentum, it's all being taken away, and Chris is like, listen, I was up at 10, I'm going to 15. There is no 11. My dial only goes from 1 to 15 right here, just like right here, as Chris CCH is going in with the throw pressure, and his corner game really heavy. Activation from Nephew, trying to get out, and back to mid-screen. For how long?
The bait there from Chris CCH going in with that neutral jump, and I see that meter too. He's got a lot to play with, and he is holding on to it. But Nephew finds his opportunity for a confirm, pushing Chris CCH into the corner.
Ooh, the trade. Oh no, this is plus range though. Hold this throw. Chris CCH looking for that final confirm. That would put him at a tie. At a tie with his opponent. The jump back. This is like in the corner. The kick. DP to do it. Chris CCH is your final winner of Wednesday Night Fights online. He is the last champion of the Wednesday Night Fights times HyperX series. And the win goes to him, stopping the reset from Nephew. How do you feel about that entire match?
Oh my goodness, definitely on the edge of my seat. But man, Chris CCH just had that confidence right at the end to pull it through. And I want to say he's not just champion. He's also going to be tied right now for Luigi for the circuit winner for that first place prize.
So that's how things ended out. So that means Chris and Luigi got to play to a sudden death. It all comes down to the sudden death. People, it's not over just yet. Hold on. There's a sudden death we're about to have here between Chris CCH and Luigi. So if you wanted more Street Fighter V action, well, we got it for you. You thought that was over. You thought we were lacking and slacking. It's not done just yet. I love how this is played out. Chris CCH and Luigi. Oh man, that's a run back too right there, right?
Absolutely, yeah, because they played over in winners finals. Chris CCH sent Luigi down into losers side, so gonna be a lot on the line here. First place. That's a whole stream setup, basically, minus the computer.
It is. I better see them stream after this. You know, Chris CCH or Luigi, they better be streaming after this. Or y'all need to hand it to me. Y'all need to hand that. You hear me? If y'all ain't gonna use it, swing that over to me. All right? I was kidding, but like, honestly, it's great it would be great to see either of them stream a lot more, and have this material would be great for them to have that ability to do so. And it's such a big start, right? Because that's one of the most expensive parts about streaming is the equipment. I mean, hell, spending all this stuff was just a lot. So this is right here. This is right here. Shin Grand Finals of the season. Shin Finals right here. This is it. Chris CCH versus Luigi. Best of 3. So that means
we're not only getting we're not only getting a grand finals for tonight's tournament, we're getting a grand finals for this entire circuit, and it is going to be hot. It's going to be spicy. It's going to be a lot of Scovilles, so many Scovilles, all the Scovilles.
Is bursting out of the top of the damn thermometer. It's like a comedic, cartoonic fashion. It's just everywhere. That's what's going on right here. This is the sudden death. Luigi versus Chris CCH. You wanted more Street Fighter? We got it for you right here to determine who's the winner of the Wednesday Night Fights time HyperX action. It's right here, right now. Tweet it out. First of 3. Let's get it. Whew.
Yeah. Spicy. I am so excited to see what is going to be up next. And mind you too, Chris CCH, we've seen him busting out the Sakura. He's got that Seth. But with Luigi, are we going to see the G pick? Are we going to see the Guile?
You've had the time to be like, damn, maybe I should switch to G. Maybe I should just stick with the G. Like, that's the pick to do it. Like, the Guile didn't work. So do I switch to the G? No, I'm going All-American all the way. All-American all the way. Let's play. Luigi versus Chris CCH. It's a battle of the young dogs out here. HyperX finale.
Absolutely pulling it through. Gonna be good right now already. Luigi showing a bit of confidence there. I like the Sonic Booms, but Chris CCH already got the suck going in. He's got some booms of his own to play with now.
That allows him to keep pressure up to some of those normals and add some damage up and V-bar too as well. But here's the EX, we chase him outside the corner play. Interrupts the upside down kick.
Show me everything.
Sonic on max right there.
Yep, going through, got the throw. Luigi's gonna have to get out of his turtle shell right now because he is just taking these hits.
That could have been, I love that he didn't fall for that, but still, This has to be the return. No, see, I didn't bring it with me. Just let me give you my item, get my money back. The wait, the bait, the bite, and this should actually be stunned if he can land it. And he gets it done. Luigi brings it all back. Actually, no, wait, the scaling, I forgot about the scaling, Luigi.
The scales have been tipped. The suck has been given. Chris CCH pulling out that first round.
He did that on the heavy right there. The heavy on max power. The skin was pulled off. Chris CCH with the first one. I'm gonna get in trouble for this one. Luigi going with the rush down. Gotta be careful of the axe kicks right there, plus frames, and also deliberating against which one it is also gonna be difficult here. Try to take back the turn. I like that. Answer back, knew that was fake, knew to punish it. Luigi getting hit with that EXTP though.
Gotta respect the meter there, especially if you know what your opponent's options are on Wake Up. Chris CCH getting lots of damage. Oh! Very unfortunate flash kick there for Luigi. That really cost him the match and the round. One on the board for Chris CCH right now.
I feel like Luigi, that would have been so cool if he had taken that. He wasn't able to do it because of the scaling, and then Chris CCH is like, cool, I'll just take this momentum and keep it going. And felt the frustration on Luigi's side. He's like, this time, you in trouble now. You in trouble now. Now, Chris CCH, using this character, the ability of the V skill to check a lot of what Luigi wants to do in that close to mid-range makes it really hard. And then the axe kick max distance to deal with the fireballs. Has a great game plan.
Yeah, trying to pull through here. Interesting exchange there for a moment, but ooh, like the anti-air.
I like that chase down on the back dash using the heavy kick right there.
Yes.
Does it again. Where are you going? You cover so much of the screen. You gotta hold that. Didn't hold that throw though. Yo, raw stuff.
Yep, pulling through. Not fully out of the corner just yet, but we've got an activation on deck. Luigi ready for the beatdown. Ooh.
Chris CCH with another round. Is this how it's gonna be, Flex?
I hope not, because I always want to see more Street Fighter action. Pulling through right now for CCH, going in with the suck, but I like the punish there from Luigi. You gotta be careful, because it's not safe if it doesn't land.
Correct. EX flash kick though. Put him outside that screen. You want that max distance, so they kind of have to make that risk and then run a different fireball game. But I feel like Luigi isn't really focused on doing fireballs too much in general with his game plan. He's more about the synergy and normals from Val to work out. Swinging out that big fist right there, looking for that crush to get some distance, but it's not happening. Chris CCH got locked in the corner. There's the EX, the tech. B skill landed, but didn't confirm, didn't believe. Flash kick punish, back to mid-screen.
Yeah, going through right now. All right, activation from Chris CCH, but Luigi getting the light confirms out. Ooh, gotta be careful for that axe kick. Coming from the skies.
That's unfortunate. No, you thought you had the control.
Oh,
You thought you
talk
had
about unfortunate.
Stay
That broke my heart.
free. I love seeing it. I love seeing that. That stuff just that's what gets me up in the morning and just makes me happy. With a smile on my face is watching someone wake up with the HPP and get punished with it. I'm gonna control this phrasing. I gotta stop. Y'all get me in trouble. They gonna bite me back again. Anyway, Luigi V reversal to the corner using that V reversal to get that offense and keep it going.
Absolutely, definitely smart. All right, pulling through it. Ender with DP here. Backing up a little bit. All right, Luigi, thread the needle. Coming out to play.
Counter hit combo right here. Luigi interrupting the suck. Puts it down on the ground. The Chicago punish. Luigi.
Didn't we just see this last round? Did somebody hit replay?
But the thing is, now it's put a game on the board for Luigi. Now Luigi's got some room to play. Now Luigi's like, hold on, blue skies up in the chat. Hold on, it ain't over yet. I know you like Seth, but what about my Guile? You ain't seen my Guile like this though. And I like that Luigi's finally like saying there's a V skill that might be a problem. That might be an issue.
Yeah, definitely proving all right. There's the V skill, the one, the only, the biggest issue, the elephant in the room.
just claims so much space that you want to play at, like, you know, that long range, the long normals, I should say. It just claims that space. You get red just like that, Did you not hear me? You get red, you eat a lot of damage, and that's what's happening on the deck here. Is Luigi's going in.
Yeah, great anti-air, but Chris CCH going in with the activation, ending it out, got the drill down. Anti-air, it's switch. Oh wait.
Oh, plus frames denies him using the V reversal. I like that from Luigi, switching up his tactics. Instead of just using V trigger sometimes, he use the V reversal, but still on death's door, the axe kick, knocking, saying, Dominoes.
Round 2.
Hey,
I didn't order pizza and I don't want this kind of pizza.
This has got pineapples on it. This ain't for me. This ain't built for me.
No.
Not one of those.
Now you're gonna get subtweeted.
I'm definitely gonna, why would you eat pineapples on pizza? Because I'm not a Neanderthal, that's why. Anyway, Chris ECH definitely looking a little bit more evolved until I said that. Sweet V reversal, Luigi racking up the damage. Interrupts the EX right there, waste of a bar, and a push to the corner working out heavy for Chris ECH.
Ooh, the EX flash kick looking nice right now.
The suck denied. Damage applied. EXDP on the wake up. Activation, yeah, you knew it was coming. All these plus frames.
Backing up into the corner right now. Ooh. Got the side switch. Oh, no, you don't throw. The sonic boom there.
My man, he tried and it was denied. It's so difficult. Once that hits V trigger, your game plan gets just kind of diminished a little bit because you can't throw out the booms that we've seen before that can get skated on through, or they can get hit and baited. And there we go. Chris CCH up 2. This is all become super important right here now. Luigi's got to do something different, and it looks like he might be going back to the lounge.
Yeah, so the leaderboard right now, we'll do a little bit of a breakdown here while we're waiting. So because Chris CCH won the grand finals of this tournament just moments ago, he is tied with Luigi at 230 points each. Now, rounding out in 3rd place with Nephew at 145, and just a smidge behind, we've got Pink rounding out the 4th place with 140. So very, very close. But Chris up 2. So, or well, up 1, I should say, but 2 to 1.
Just being able to be in this position right now of Chris ECH, I can see it in the distance. He's licking his chops because he's right there. He can smell that metal. He can smell that HyperX, the opening the box, that feeling. He can feel that feeling when you get that new tech, and he's ready to set up that stream. He's just ready to become what yo, who can make me the emotes and stuff like that, and do all that stuff. Yo, visit my stream. That could be him, but Luigi still stands in his way. It's not over just yet, but it is game point for Chris CCH.
Fight.
Absolutely, and I want to see everybody in chat rooting for who they think is going to win, who their favorite players are tonight. Definitely going to be a lot of fun action, so I want to see the chat hype with us on mic. Right now, Chris CCH got the big suck.
Yeah, getting that big suck, yo, on heavy. It's only on max. There is no other setting. Interrupts the dash with the meeting kick, but the flash kick raw stuff here from Luigi. Yo, if you like Chris ECH, run them ones. If you like Luigi, let me see them twos. Let me see them twos. EX, back throw, on the wake up, trying to get something on that wake up, didn't land anything. V reversals the sweep that could have been damaged, but still gets a push to the corner.
All right, activation from Chris CCH, going in with the side switch. Let's put him in a nice optimal position here. The shimmy, the shake, the bite. Ooh, that's got a sting.
There it is. Chris CCH. Chris CCH on set point. Can he take it all the way? It's not over just yet, but Chris CCH definitely has answers for this character. He's taking damage. He's willing to take hits here. We see it so many times. Even with a character that has some of the lowest health in the game is willing to take these hits. It's like, this is fine, because I will get in. You will not deny me. That
yeah,
max distance heavy kick right there.
Ooh. Pulling through. Chris CCH with a very nice life lead. Oh, but you got hit with the EX Sonic Boom. All right, I like Luigi trying to back up, but you got the DP anti-air.
The meter's building heavy on Chris CCH's side. I know that Luigi's got to got the D-trigger activation, put the damage on the deck, but there's bar at the bottom. What is the decision right here? Activation. You've got to be careful what you do, because any hit will definitely do it just like that. Chris CCH is the HyperX finale winner. Has not only won Wednesday Night Fights, but it takes HyperX as well. Shout out to Chris CCH taking it 3-1 in the tiebreaker, saying I ain't done.
Seth wins.
Pulling through one grand finals tonight, decided, you know what, that's not enough. He's feeling a little selfish. Pulling through, winning through first place for the WNF Cross HyperX circuit. Woo!
Damn. Yo, Chris CCH definitely built different than other people. Definitely built different than other people today, sis. I'm just, the way he's been playing with the Seth and even the Sakura, what he does with this game is why I'm saying, like, the young crowd out here, definitely y'all approach this game differently, and it's working out. So big shout out to him. Big shout out to everyone that came through for this entire circuit. It's really great to see that we had a lot of different players throughout this entire circuit, and also the entire year of Wednesday Night Fights. You know, this is the last Wednesday Night Fights until next year. When we see you next time, it's gonna be 2021. You know, but I want to give a big shout out to everyone who's came through, watched, played, enjoyed the commentary, the sets, all this stuff, giving money to the Matcherino, if it's not the codes or your own pockets. You really help keep things going for the West Coast scene, for Street Fighter V, and I appreciate that. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate that. Also, shout out to Level Up out there too for doing all this work as well too, right? If it wasn't for Level Up, what would we have, right? For these nice Wednesday nights, yo, it gets late. I know you ain't doing nothing good. You ain't gonna be watching blah 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 on Netflix. It doesn't matter. You're watching these nice fights, and I appreciate that. You know, that's just love all around to everybody, you know, really committed to this game alive. Even though we've had quarantine for this long, it's been a blessing to be able to commentate this action and be involved with it too as well.
Absolutely. No, it's been great. I'm really, really thankful that we have these opportunities that Level Up Live is able to provide to the players, to the commentators, to the viewers, and everyone in between, to be able to see some great Street Fighter V action. And of course, too, just as much as we wouldn't have a place to stream it and to have the tournament, it wouldn't be a tournament without the players. So a huge thank you and shout out to all the players who have competed throughout the season, throughout the year with Level Up Live and throughout the circuit. And a huge thank you and congrats again to, as well, to Chris CCH, to Luigi, to Nephew, to Pink for winning those top 4 places in this month's circuit. So lots of love, lots of exciting stuff. And remember, because next year we're starting off even hotter with Street Fighter Alpha 2. We got Street Fighter Turbo. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Bringing back the classics, gonna be fire. And I am so excited to see what the new year brings. Now, I wanna make sure too, I'm also excited to see you guys bring your love and support over to the Matcherino. So make sure you use that code WNF041SFV. Please, please, please go show some love. I'm sure there's still some codes left. Just enter in that code. It is a free 50 cents added to the prize pool. You know, you're doing a favor for us, doing a favor for the community, just by, you know, a couple keystrokes. So please, please, please go show some love, and make sure you show some love to all the players tonight, to Level Up Live, to Alex Valle, to St. Cola, of course, too. You know, my favorite soda. So make sure you're showing love to everybody you've seen tonight. Lots of fun here.
Yeah, you know what? Before we sign it out, where can they find you? That's the most important thing. Where can they find you, Flex? What's good?
All right. Well, if you guys want to see my ridiculous content and what I'm up to, and hear more of my silly commentary, you guys can go check me out on Twitter at Flexus_, or on Twitch at Flexus__. I'll be doing actually a charity stream tomorrow night. I'm with Equinox. We're raising money for Gamers Outreach. I'll be doing a Street Fighter V open lobby. It's open to everybody in the US. So please swing on through if you've got some extra cash. Please go and donate to a really great cause. We'll be doing that tomorrow night around 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So you guys can definitely check me out there, as well as Instagram at FlexusFGC and then YouTube at Flexus. But St. Cola, my favorite soda, my co-commentator, St. Flex, the power team. Where can people find it?
Where they can find me is at _St. Cola. Just, you know, on Twitter. I got a Twitch, which is like Saint_Cola. On Friday, I'll be feeding my dog steak because y'all came through with the subs and the follows. So, y'all get to see Odin come through with the steaks and stuff like that. But also, you can hit me up on the Twitters. I'm always around to talk and just, shoot the shit about Street Fighter. And, shout outs to my favorite person on Twitter, Fuck Saint Cola. I love that. I don't know who made that in March, but yo, you the real one right there. So if you want to join that group, you can follow me. And again, shout out to everybody who came through today and all throughout the entire tournament series and this entire local series. Yo, Valle, before we sign out, you want to say something, bro? You in the back? Or is he getting ready for something?
Well, I was actually gonna wait till you guys close out. In the be right back screen, so I can kind of. Okay. I mean, I can do it now, I guess.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Well, first and foremost, thank you guys for providing some amazing entertainment this year for us here at Wednesday Night Fights, and of course, St. Cola for taking care of CBT and the ARC events. You've been a blessing. And of course, Mr. Mustaflis, I know he's out there. Awesome job, and everybody else that has been on the commentating team this year. Just like playing, this is practice. This is your tournament as well. You know what I mean? Like, you got to own your skills, and I know you guys are doing amazing things on streams all over the place too. And organizers know they're noticing. They're noticing the passion that you guys have, and for you guys watching at home. Just like a player in training mode, going to a tournament, your commentators are doing this every week, 2, 3, 4 tournaments a week, putting out their strong lungs out there. But so thank you guys. Thanks to all the players that's been competing every week. Under the circumstances, you guys are. Trust me, I know you guys are itching to play offline scene. We don't. I would be lying if I told you when that would be, when that would return, because we have to follow protocols and a bunch of other stuff. And I would love for the offline scene to return, but most importantly, I want you guys to be safe first and foremost before we do that. 2021 is coming around next. Well, I can talk about this. So. We are actually going to take a week break next week. I always do around New Year's time for the first week, just to reset, finalize some cool things that we have planned. Like, we just announced Street Fighter Alpha 2 and Super Turbo coming up to kick off the new year. And part of the reason we're just adding that, it's not random. I know there's hyper fighting. I know there's Champion, I know there's Third Strike and all the other classic games, but we don't want to add too much on the plate just yet. Start with some classics, get the interest to see where we are with the players, and it's building a community on a Wednesday. I know these communities live on a lot of other days in the week. I know the 5K guys. They're constantly doing stuff. Sprite Mix is doing great stuff. Riz1 is doing amazing things. Arturo, their Maturino Cups. I know a lot. They've been representing the retro scene, but we want to kind of tread carefully too. Make sure we're not stepping on anybody's toes and carefully planning this out, because we're all, even though we're a worldwide community, we got to look out for each other and make sure that we're doing it right. You know what I mean? So. That's really important. And then, obviously, I'm pretty biased to Alpha 2. We did run Alpha 3, if you guys recall, when 30th anniversary came, and we didn't run Alpha 2. It was kind of sad for me, right? But I knew Alpha 3 had the training mode and all this, and there was also practice for that year where Capcom ran the circuit for the 30th anniversary. Remember that? That's why we had it. So this time around, we're like, you know what? Let's give some Alpha 2 a shine. Super Turbo, obviously that's a classic that we must have to start, and I kind of want to do like a introduction to the classic scene first with these. If this works out, then we can start talking about adding, like, if it's Alpha 3, if it's Third Strike, if it's Street Fighter 4, and oh, by the way, Street Fighter 5 is still going to be on the lineup. So we're doing this as a bridging of a generation, and having various. We're 30 plus years strong, so if we have old school people watching it, we're gonna have new school people watching it. So we'll have a kind of a something to look forward to of the legacy of the game. And then plus I also have my training thing I want to do. I haven't forgot. So it's one of the main reasons I've been grinding Super Turbo and Alpha 2 really hard right now, so I can ensure I'm caught up with the modern stuff. So I that's a prideful thing on my end. But all right, that's enough of me jabbering away. I'll leave you guys to close it out. Thank you guys.
Hey, thank you. Also make sure you guys give T.O. some love. It's no longer T.O. That's a father right there. Okay, give him some love. All right, and again, people, we like you said, it's gonna be a week break, but when we come back, it's gonna be even more flame and fire, and I can't wait for it. But we're gonna have to let the people go, Flex. We gotta let them go. All right, they gotta go do what they're doing and all that stuff like that, and go ready for the New Year's and stuff like that. Hope everyone is gonna keep safe in the New Year. Please stay in as much as you can. Mask up. Stay solid. We're gonna make it through. We're almost to finish off this year. Let's make it to the next year and see where it goes from there. And I want to say, much love to everybody that's been coming through. I love that we're sticking together through all this, and let's make it to the end here. But in a positive note, we've done it. A full year of Street Fighter V Online. We survived. So let's close it out. Flex, people, I want you all to have a good one. Until we meet again in the new year, my name is St. Cola.
And my name is Flexus. Have a good one and Happy New Year. Adios.